hình không đeo theo thải Giới sinh trong đông cung trong trong rêu đầy dày lính Đó Trên chiến trọng
Chinese, we Chinese, we number one. Take over the world. Everyone eat, everyone down. Everyone pray to dragon. No one get down, we have a war. We have to start world the war. We Chinese, and you are not. We are more better than you. I am hooray. I'm part of nation. I build the wall. Mongol is breaking. You stupid Mongol. My war has fallen. You will be slaves. We take your woman. Japan not typical right China. Taiwan be wrong, just soon to China. Vietnam don't have the food right China.
也人開始真正真調查
Our brand is come soon from China. All men must die or soon for China. So much is big good of China.
真的不大
Chinese, we Chinese, we China. We the British master. We Chinese, we do good. We take over Hong Kong. No one get down empire. We have more food and water. We Chinese, tell someone China is number one.
都是重复的提醒
Enjoy song but no dance. Keeping is great. He our real.
向hình không đeo theo thải Giới sinh trong đông cung trong trong rêu đầy dày lính Đó Trên chiến trọng
Chinese, we Chinese, we number one. Take over the world. Everyone eat, everyone down. Everyone pray to dragon. No one get down, we have a war. We have to start world the war. We Chinese, and you are not. We are more better than you. I am hooray. I'm part of nation. I build the wall. Mongol is breaking. You stupid Mongol. My war has fallen. You will be slaves. We take your woman. Japan not typical right China. Taiwan be wrong, just soon to China. Vietnam don't have the food right China.
也人開始真調查
Our brand is come soon from China. All men must die or soon for China. So much is big good of China.
真的不大
Chinese, we Chinese, we China. We the British master. We Chinese, we do good. We take over Hong Kong. No one get down empire. We have more food and water. We Chinese, tell someone China is number one.
都是重复的提醒
Enjoy song but no dance. Keeping is great. He our leader. Can't breathe, don't shoot. Cause I'm a. It's not a tumor. With arms wide open. Drinks on EP. China is all in. We will take Mexico, we China. We plan to train the Jews and runners. You'll get some bread and Cooper butter.
很好这个好这是个路的
China is number two, haha. I joke we number one, we China. We touch young guys food in China.
你係應該 cream up 心人㗎
Chinese, we Chinese, we the Taiwan. Because their kids are friends, so everyone needs to be China. No one can be Mongolian. We ain't got much, we have a wall. Now we invent Nintendo. We Chinese, we Sino. We always take and get no. We Chinese, we number one. Take over the world. Everyone eat, only one time. Everyone pray to dragon. No one get down, we have a war. We have to start world the war. We Chinese, and you are now. We are more better than you.
感謝你的聆聽我是你這個收聽的人的確不會太好我們不要後人我提供這些喊口那個
Let me be clear.
Ali.
Ali.
WhatIsWorld.com.
A lot of times people try to base their journeys off of what other people are doing, but that's not my story.
Glasses on, told him pick a pill, shit it's red or blue. I told all the ops to eat shit and get cancer too. Bobby got that cell phone stick, you better answer, dude. My wife got a body on that bitch, she a dancer too. It's Big Hank, fuck they talking about? Fuck a money sprint, I cannot hold it, it's a large amount. Bobby got his purse, but he dropped it and the purse fell out. Hit his head, told him it's some shit he should've thought about, King of the hill, I'm selling propane. Me and gang, Wobby and Amir, we ran a soul train. D for speed, I'm a ship to gear, he's swerving both lanes. I told this bitch she hopping, toss her down. Chipotle, Know that boy right, rider with a shotgun, Billy on the right. They all live in quaking, staying up at night. Up as they've been bleeding, I had to say goodnight to. Glasses on, told him pick a pill, shit is red or blue. I told all the ops to eat shit and get cancer too. Bobby got that cell phone stick, you better answer, dude. My wife got a body on that bitch, she a dancer too. It's Big Hank, fuck they talking about? Fuck a money sprint, I cannot hold it, it's a large amount. Bobby got his purse, but he dropped it and the purse fell out. Hit his head, told him it's some shit he should've thought about, Taste of meat, not the Hebrew. Con an old head, and I ain't talking about Ebro. I've done so much shit that I'ma catch my ass a Rico. We fighting over turf, smoking green. CeeLo, yeah baby, I'm a boss man, keep it D-Lo. The way these kids fucking with the sound, I'm a pedo. The office came up and went down like a seesaw. Dale jumped in for this ad-lib.
Ringo!
Know that boy right, rider with a shotgun, Billy on the right. Dale living quaking, staying up at night. Obviously been bleeding, I had to say goodnight to. Glasses on, told him pick a pill, shit is red or blue. I told all the ops to eat shit and get cancer too. Bobby got that cell phone stick, you better answer, dude. My wife got a body on that bitch, she a dancer too. It's Big Hank, fuck they talking about? Fuck a money sprint, I cannot hold it, it's a large amount. Bobby got his purse, but he dropped it and the purse fell out. Hit his head, told him it's some shit he should've thought about,
Never say it's over. Never say the end. Every time you stop again. Never say give up. Never say give in. Always have to fight to win. However much it hurts, however much it takes, believe in all your dreams will all come true. However hard it gets, however much it makes, always believe in me, as I believe in you. Never say too late. Never say it's done. Let me know the real you ever want. Mama never tried. Never walks away. Mama never trust to always stay. Always never say surrender. Never say die. Only ever get there. Try. Never say give up. Never say give in. You always have to fight to win. However much you go, however much you take, believe in all your dreams will all come true. However hard it gets, however much it makes, always believe in me, as I believe in you, as I believe in you.
Anyway, one day I wake up and I look in the mirror and I don't like what I see. Anyway, one day I wake up and I look in the mirror and I don't like what I see.
Any front sucker on a Hummel that gets in my way. So I tell you what, when your so-called revolution starts, you call me, and I'll be right down front showing you how it's done. But until then, you need to shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking.
I'm top player hater from Korea. You bitches better recognize.
We traveled all the way back through time to call you a cracker. We traveled all...
I can feel it all the way down in my plums, getting all swollen, with a light blue hue to them, fresh and juicy, ready for the picking. All the school children are lining up to put them in the sack lunches. Hey, that plum looks good. Can I trade it for your Twinkie? No, these are my plums. I want to bite into that plum and let the juice spill down my chin. You know what I mean?
I thought we understood each other, right? I don't give two shits about you or your family, or what are you taking up the ass? I thought we understood each other, right?
Drink the juice. Please drink the juice.
No! Shut up, bitch!
Oh my God!
Yeah. Good evening out there on the tubes of you. Yeah, check it. How you going? How's everybody out there doing? We got some Judge Dredd content lined up. 2000 AD case files. And then we got a nice little Judge Dredd, the 1995 movie. Got a nice little Hack the Movie review with Tony from Hack the Movies and Dick and Vito. Another Judge Dredd 95. Yeah! Back at it. My PayPal is in the banner, scrolling across the screen below. PayPal.me/Glacier8888. PayPal.me/Glacier8888. Yeah. Tonight's live stream is brought to you by Boutique Marijuana Vapes. Double blinkers, double hitters, brought to you today by indica strains of Frosty and Purple Papaya. Yeah. I think I'm time traveling. Little by little, I think I time travel a little bit every time I caught up. Like everything speeds up. That fucking, what was that movie where that guy takes the one pill? Is it Limitless? Or what? Yeah, Limitless, right? Every time I cough violently, it's like somebody hits the fast forward button. I don't get it, but it's fun. Yeah, I don't even know what to call this shit. It's like a fucking hybrid show. It's just comics and it's just comics guys, it's just comics. Like a hybrid of that show with a hybrid of On Ice. Yeah. It looks like soon, allegedly, EFAP and the EFAP and the EFAP style show might be dying. It's gonna have to be original content. What are I don't know, what are people like Kino Casino gonna do? Cogs, just god awful. I mean, I guess they could put their talent and ability to entertain and garner audiences, put that into, have to find some hobbies, some original things to do. Time is there. EFAP of the EFAP of the EFAP is officially on the chopping block. Allegedly, at least in the rumor mill. That's what we're hearing. Alright, I think a couple more ahead should suffice. Then we'll get into Block Mania. Yeah. It's a 9-parter. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get through it all in one sitting, but 9 parts Block Mania. Super ultra violent, extreme tribalism. It's funny how Judge Dredd satirically through satire and at extremes. It's funny how in a weird way they kind of predict future problems that the world is going to be facing. I think most of these comics are from the 80s, but it's kind of right in there with like that boom shortly after the 70s, like that fucking sci-fi boom, because you had shit like fucking Starship Troopers and Stargate. Stargate was way later. There was like a weird little like sci-fi boom. Like it's kind of gets swept under the rug. Judge Dredd, oh, man, fucking magnificent, extreme bouts of violence and gore. Everything fucking turned up to 100. Your host, the most pros, and CEO of Glacier Mountain Comics. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Let me turn this off. Alright. If I do this, do this, share entire screen. Okay, gotta hide this and remember to have it looking like this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. 11 p.m. Sunday evening, July 6th of 2025. Out there on the tubes of you, if you're listening. Oh man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you, Judge Dredd, like the 2008 AD. I don't know. I know they're called progs, but I always get it confused, right? I don't know if they meant programs or programs. Um, prog. It was like because these were collected in like the 2000 AD imprint, and yeah. Now all these things are like in like paperback omnibuses. I think they're called like Case Files Volume 1, the complete, or Judge Dredd, the complete Case Files Volume 1, and I don't know, like I don't know where I was going with that, but fortunately I do have technology. So let me rewind this a little bit. Prague. Oh, like, okay. Now I know what I was saying. Yeah, like I'm kind of like, I didn't find the Judge Dredd comics until like probably I was like in my 20s, probably even after the alcohol age, even after 21. I definitely did not have these when I was a kid. I was all about the X-Men and like New Warriors. But I did remember seeing the movie though when I was a kid. I think I was like, I don't know. I think I was like 7 or 8. Yeah, I think I was 7. And it was fucking dude, that movie with Stallone. It was fucking badass, bro. That's like the kind of movie that I wanted back then. But this fucking, look at this. This is what I call dirty inks. Got them dirty inks. It's that gritty ink style with all that grit and grime, just dirty line work. It's not a very clean style, and it fits the world of fucking Judge Dredd fucking so perfectly. Block Mania. This is part one of 9, and so I'm gonna be like reading it, refreshing it. But Block Mania is interesting and relevant to everything currently happening in like the indies and like other internet, I don't know. It happens everywhere. It's extreme fucking tribalism on its fucking head. But it's like it's this thing called Block Mania where like everybody fucking, and it's spreading like a virus, like a disease, like fucking wildfire. It's affecting everybody. It even starts affecting the judges, and that's what these guys are called, Judge Dredd. It even Block Mania is even affecting judges, like as you read through the Block Mania parts. But so and the thing about it too, dude, in Judge Dredd, like all the blocks are like named after like ex Hollywood movie stars and stuff. So that's kind of fun. And yeah, so Block Mania is like everybody feels the need to fight and defend their block. It starts affecting everybody. Everybody just fucking stops doing what they're doing, and everybody starts going to war with each other, all for their blocks. And so it's very relevant to today's times. of hyper extreme tribalism. And it looks so fucking badass. All right, so let's see. Here's the credits. Looks like script T.B. Grover, art Mike McMahon. Wait. No, it can't be. The time doesn't line up. Because I know how old he is right now. There's no way. We got a Mike McMahon. I've come across a Mike McMahon in our neck of the woods here. Lettering T frame. Yeah, this is cool. It's like a fucking every cover page of these Judge Dredd case file issues, they all look like this. They all look like a yellow flash thumbnail. Look at that fucking eagle. Alright, so let's find out what this is about. This is the beginning of Block Wars. Yeah. Judge Dredd Block Wars. Mike McMahon. I mean, this is a great style. Like, this is fucking grit and grime, messy line work. Can I zoom in even more? No. Block Wars were nothing new to Mega City 1. Oh, yeah. This is where. Wait. Fuck. I'm too fucking stoned to the bone. I forgot. Progs. Like, I don't know what that fucking means from 2000 AD because I wasn't a 2000 AD guy. But I know that's how these were released. They were called Progs. Like Prog 276 through so and so. Prog 280. Like, those were issues. I don't know if that's their word for issues or program. So I think the whole thing with 2000 AD, right, is like their issues were supposed to. Oh, fuck. It's been so long. I don't fucking remember. But I think they had like some fucking gimmick where their issues were like considered fucking time traveling tech. I'm not kidding you. It's like they were sending their whole company's thing was like they're in the future, right? So these issues are informative videos getting sent back in time through us through comic books. I don't know, it's crazy. I swear I'm not that stoned. Like, I'm not making it up. This was like a thing. So I don't remember what progs were or prog, but I would always get confused because in Czechia, that's where like people live instead of like cities or zones. It's like Prague, like Prague 1, Prague 2. Like, everything's way more expensive in Prague 1 because it's like where all the tourists goes and where all the nightlife is and shit. Czechia, Slovakia, Slovenia. You guys think you know me? You don't know me. Block Wars were nothing new to Mega City 1. The boredom and claustrophobic overcrowding of future living brought tensions to a knife's edge. Inter-block violence could erupt at any time. Wait, we gotta read this again. Block Wars were nothing new to Mega City 1. The boredom and claustrophobic overcrowding of future living. So this is just coming from boredom of these people. This sounds a little bit close to home. It sounds like this might have feelings of familiarity to some people that will listen to this in the future. The boredom and claustrophobic overcrowding of future living brought tensions to a knife edge. Inter-block violence could erupt at any time. Yeah. Pretty sweet vertical panel, but that's a pretty Pretty phallic looking futuristic building. But the perspective of fucking Mega City 1 is throwing me for a fucking loop. Like, what exactly is being rim highlighted here? Maybe like a wing angle of a building. But then what are these things? If these aren't windows, it's like some kind of like parking lot of buildings. What the so the perspective doesn't make fucking sense. It's kind of driving me crazy. Oh shit, this bitch is getting shot in the eye right. Hold on. How do I go back? What's going on? My mouse is getting fucked again like yesterday's stream. Liam thinks he had it bad. They hacked his router. Has anybody ever got their mouse? Has anybody ever got their mouse hacked? They're hacking my fucking mouse. Oh god, bro, so fucking gay. Like, man, so whatever. Limu's got me completely blocked in his chats now, and like both my accounts are blocked. So he's like trying, like both my channels are blocked. So like you have to try to do that. I'm like, wait, okay, let me go to my other channel. No, that one's blocked too. What the fuck? I'm blocked in coach's channel. Both my channels are blocked on coach's channel. So there goes Malin. Malin 2 has decided. I don't know. I'm blocked on Frog Tony. Katie did. Dark Gift. Frog Tony, Dark Gift, Katie Dids, Lord Raptors, Riseys, Finatras, TJ. What? You're not the most controversial, most hated figure in these. I don't want to hear from anybody. I think I could go on and on. People are just, it's that fucking block. Oh my god, I'm a fucking genius. It's Block Mania. I'm blocked in so many places. Block Mania is fucking spreading like wildfire. Yeah. All right, let's see. Judges were used to handling block wars, but nothing could have prepared them for that day in 2103 when madness reigned and the whole city went wild. Yeah. What the fuck? What is this guy doing? Wish I could see better though. Some of the style, like it's fucking messy. It looks like they're fucking all out war. Like this dude's just fucking. Can I zoom in? Where's my fucking buttons? Yeah. Oh yeah. Here, we're gonna fucking figure this shit out, bitch. Wait. Fucking like Michael Jordaning some fucking like a tear gas grenade or something. How do I fucking do I gotta turn this thing on to oh my god. I hate fucking reading comics online. Bro. Oh, this smoke, destruction going on. This dude just fucking flamethrowering, gunfire everywhere. People are dropping out of fucking buildings. Buildings are fucking catching. Oh my! This dude's got a fucking bazooka. You don't have rocket launcher. Damn. All out chaos. It's fucking. This gritty art style is fucking nice. It's so fucking messy. I don't think I've reviewed a book on here yet where I've had to really zoom in to appreciate stuff like this far. Zooming in this far, never had to. It's kind of messy though. I kind of want to get I'm gonna get the physical of Case Files Collected. I think I got Judge Dredd, Apocalypse War. But it's like old and like it's honest because Block Mania is the prequel to Judge Dredd Apocalypse War. So like they probably have. I'm probably just fucking dumb. But what they should have done is put the prequel and the Apocalypse War. I think Apocalypse is like 160 pages or something. Put that and these 9 parts of Block Mania before that all together in a book, collected it in a thing. Because I have a like Judge Dredd, I think Apocalypse War, but it doesn't have Block Mania, which is what we're going over now. And I have like Judge Dredd, fucking America, that's a cool story. What else do I have? I think that might be it. I think I have some 2000 AD thing that might have some Judge Dredd like Christmas Eve thing in it. Oh, and maybe like Judge Dredd Aliens is somewhere in that pile. But yeah, I'm gonna try. I want to get the physical of this because I wonder how this looks like when you're holding it. Like, am I gonna have to hold it up to my face the same way to get clarity of appreciation? This is definitely some kind of lesbian revolutionary. It's always short-haired lesbians that are revolutionaries. You know what I'm saying? Max Hoffa, Block Forever. So that's probably somebody that I'm unfamiliar with. You remember they're naming their blocks? I think they named their blocks after fucking ex-Hollywood celebrities in the Judge Dredd world. Or like famous movie stars. Max Hoffa. Max Hoffa, OBE, was a British light orchestral violinist and band leader. He is remembered as the leader of the Palm Court Orchestra and Trio with Jack Byfeld and Reginald Kilby, which broadcast on BBC Radio. His career lasted 70 years before retiring in 1990. I don't know if that's the right guy. It might be the guy that block's named after. A British violinist, orchestral violinist. What does it say for his? The lark in clear air, waltzing in the clouds, genie with the light brown hair. I love the moon. Tina. Black Eyes, Dabra Dabra, Hungarian Dance #1. The Last Rose of Summer. Ave Maria, Gypsy Carnival. So those are some of his songs. I'm definitely going to look up Gypsy Carnival later. Public broadcaster with radio and television programs, included music. Okay. So Max Hoffa block. Shout out the Max Hoffa block. Yeah. We don't be fucking around on Max Hoffa block. You know what I'm saying? Max Hoffa block be putting it down. What does it say? Free G? Free G. Oh shit. Another lesbian over here. This one's got like a club. She's beating the fuck out of her ops. Yeah. That dirty line work on the fucking gun. Zap those darn Fred G blockers. Okay, so Fred G. Do I gotta look him up too? God damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna look him up. I'm dumb. Okay, I'm gonna look up Fred G. What the fuck does it say? Okay, I'm gonna find out who Fred G is, but I think I've spent way too long on page 1. Appreciating page 1. So I'm gonna have to move it along. But damn, look at these fucking guns. Holy fuck. That was a big motherfucker. It's like a turret, a fucking balcony turret gun. That's actually kind of badass, putting a fucking turret on your balcony. Probably got that in the Middle East somewhere. Oh, damn. These guys, they're starting to look a little Russian. Not this guy. Damn, look at that. This fucking hairstyle. Oh, that must be Chucky Block. Oh my gosh, come on. Look at it. This is like some Asian guy or Chucky. But my guess it's like some Asian dictator. And look, this is definitely it's definitely our boy Adolfo. This is Adolf right here. They even got Adolf's hands up. You know what I'm saying? This gun's badass. This fucking. He's got to hold it right there for a reason. Alright, so what was this guy's name? Fred G. Fred G Block. G Block? Alright, let's see. Fred G. Apparently he's some guy from something called Coronation Street. Barman. He was a pot man at Rover's Return Inn. I don't know. Is this really Fred G, or is this fucking internet thing just doxing somebody random? I don't know. It's not saying anything like spectacular about him. It's just all regular shit. What the fuck is he? I have no idea who the fuck Fred G is. It's just telling me about his like horrible marriage, owning a pub with his wife. I don't know. Must be some British thing, but Fred G. Villains Wiki. What in the fuck? Who are you, Fred G? Just say you're a villainous. You're an actor who played a villain. Coronation Street, Cellarman. Deception and charisma. Theft, fraud. Fred G is a supporting antagonist of the British soap opera Coronation Street. He was portrayed by Frederick Feast. What a name. All right, so we got fucking Fred G and Max Hasselblock. He's fucking. So it's soap opera actor against a violinist. Crazy British comic books. Oh yeah, stab, not play ting. Get stabby over your blocks. Block mania is fucking wild and it's happening. All right, how the fuck is that back to normal now? All right, let's fucking go. We've been here way too long. Splot. The smallest of things can spark a block war. Even something as innocent as the dropping of a 4 cred freezy whip. Oh. That's their fucking ice cream. Damn, look at those feet. Oh, they got the bunny slips. Bunny slips. That's crazy. Is that the fucking Sonic Chew medallion? Oh my god. Predicting so many things. You dirty, filthy, blatant blockers. You did that on purpose. Oh, you blatant blockers. So everybody gets a fucking phallic shaped building. And that's their blocks. Melda Dreep had been feeling aggressive all day. She was not the only one. When she entered her block, Dan Tana block, a chill of barely restrained violence rippled through the air. It's that fucking Sonic Shoe medallion. Some of the block, dude. I like this, man. It's missing from a lot of comics nowadays, like having to do a little bit more reading than just speech bubbles, you know. It's gotta be balanced though, so I say that with grace. Some of the block had caught a blatant blocker off his territory. Oh shit! Oh, tribalism! Oh, gang! Caught his op. Some of the block had caught a blatant blocker off his territory. No one moved to break it up. Oh shit! Look at, they got the Dan Tana jackets. Can I get me a Dan Tana varsity jacket? I'm down with Tana Block. Dan Tana Block, you know what I'm saying, gang? Yeah. Yes, something was definitely building up. Going to the block committee meeting tonight, Melda. I hear it's going to be a good one. I'll be there. Fuck, that was the wrong time to do the creep voice. Creep. Blockers could attend committee meetings in person. Oh shit. Or take part via their apartment vid links. Normally, attendance was nil or nigh. Tonight, the 6,000 seater Dan Tana Hall was standing room only. Ooh, everybody showed up. Oh, fuck. Yeah, some silhouettes up here. just to be like, no, it's a fucking packed house, bitch. Items Item 7 on our agenda is the motion concerning the dedication of a bench in Thunderbird Park to the late Mr. Swanson Johnson of fucking A. Swanson Johnson of apartment 109Q. Oh fuck. This bitch is tweaking. Oh shit. Look it. They got the fucking It might even be bunny ears. I'm Joe. So am I. Huh. What? I'm Joe. So am I. Mr. Chairman, let's cut the gap and get down to what we're all here for. I propose we have a block war. War. Block war. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Now you're talking. I second that motion. I third it and fourth it. Block war. We want block war. Yeah. Getting uppity, getting feisty up in here. Yeah. The vote was taken. Oh, fuck. Everybody's got fucking interesting flip flops and fucking Mega City 1. Bunch of hippies living there. Remember at the beginning of the book said they're having these block wars. They're fucking killing each other out of boredom. It's not like out of anything else. like usually a block war, it's like over like drugs or like I don't know, like fucking people are just brokies and they need to rob you to get money for their next meal or whatever. These people are like, no, we're bored. Bored. Block war. Oh, fuck. The vote was taken. The motion is carried unanimously. There is, however, one question we must now ask ourselves. Who do we fight? Oh, fuck. I'm like, all right, now let's pick a block to go to war with. A vision of that popping freezy whip flashed through Melda Dreep's mind. Melda Dreep. I say, let's get those scummy Enid Blyton blockers. Enid Blyton blockers. Good thinking. Let's get Enid Blyton. They've had it coming for a long time. I never liked the name anyway. Oh, Dan Tana. These are the Dan Tana blocks. Do I fucking gotta look up both these people for this fucking review? Yes, I do. I'm being autistic. Hold on, I'm looking this shit up. I don't care. Alright, let's see. Who the fuck is Dan Tana? Let's find out these other British celebrities. Dan Tana is a high-end Las Vegas private detective whose many different clients include series regular Philip Slick Roth, the owner of several hotel casinos, including the Maxim Hotel Casino and the Desert Inn Hotel and Country Club in Las Vegas. From the Vegas 1978 TV series, Dan Tana, played by Robert Urich. Detective Dan Tana. Okay. Tana Block. Yeah. Who's the other one? Enid Blyton. Look at me being educated in UK things. Enid Blyton Block. This has got to be like annoying to read for like, people like me that got to know everything. I'm sure there's people out there that'll just like, yo, fuck it, Enid Block and keep reading. But here I am being fucking whatever. I apologize. Enid Mary Blyton was an English children's writer. She is widely regarded as one of the most successful and prolific writers of all time, particularly in the realm of children's literature. Oh, what did she write? The Enchanted Wood, The Magic Faraway Tree, 5 on a Treasure Island, the Mystery Series, The Island of Adventure, The Twins, Secret Island, The Valley of Adventure. Let me see more. I want to see if I recognize any of these. Did I read any of these? The Castle of Adventure, The Naughtiest Girl, The Famous 5, The Secret 7, The Adventures of the Wishing Chair. That one kind of feels familiar. Brer Rabbit book, The Mystery of the Burnt Cottage, The Tree Gollywogs. Oh, the 3 Gollywogs. Mountain of Adventure, 5 Runaway Together. Yeah, I've never read any of her things. But okay. So that's who Enid Blyton was. Are we satisfied? We're satisfied. Moving on. That intro song I played is stuck in my head like for most of the day. That's gotta be the new hot jam. Japan not hip and cool like China. Taiwan belong to China soon. Vietnam got food but not like China. We Chinese, we number one. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Rucka Rucka Ali is like an old rapper from back in the day, and now he's fucking using his talents just to make AI songs and collect that streaming money, which is very little compared to what you used to get from physical media. But yeah, I think Rucka Rucka Ali is like an old school rapper, right? Like KRS-One or something. Now look at he's fucking making AI racial comedy songs. We Chinese, yeah, we number one. All right, so fucking Dan Tana Block, because of this I'm pretty sure this bitch like went to work and like inhaled something or got sick or something, or it's this fucking Sonic Chew fucking medallion. Cause she comes back and said like she got her whole block felt her energy like, oh, it spread like wildfire. And so these meetings are usually fucking empty, and there was fucking barely standing room at this fucking block meeting, and every single person agreed to declare war. And so okay, they've declared war on Enid Blyton Block. It's fucking going down. Yeah. Interesting hairstyle. Wait, man, I swear they're taking some liberties here, man. Like this is Adolf again, and these are like some Asian fucking dictators. Like that shit is crazy. What is? You can't tell me that's not the H man right there. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely him. And these are like fucking samurais with guns. The future is crazy in 2080. An immediate attack plan was drawn up by Ali Mabon, head of Dantana City Defense, the block's part-time civil defense corps. I want every able-bodied. Okay, so fucking Dantana block. Uh, their head of city defense is fucking Ali Mabon. Definitely not Adolf. You know what I'm saying? I want every able-bodied blocker out there fighting. Bugner, your men cover the side entrances. I'll lead the main assaults. Okay, so maybe it's not Adolf, but what the fuck? Like this guy that we're seeing right here is not over here. I guess he's supposed to be this guy. I guess CD CD on his pants stands for City Defense. Okay. But I'm not seeing this hairstyle on this guy, but okay. That's not Adolf. It's definitely not Adolf. Let's make those blighting blockers rue the day they took on Dantana. Took on downtown Atlanta. I mean, me and this guy kind of share a widow's peak, you know? That's about as far as it goes. Look like a little Colombian Frankenstein. At 2:30, the assault was launched. Oh fuck. Grenades, cudgels. Dantana. Yeah. Fucking block mania is spreading. Wait, we're going back. You see the bunny slippers again? Dude, people got weird shit on their feet in the future, man. Yeah, the Dantana boys are running in. Look at this fucking nut job. What? All right. One, two, three, four, five. How come it's all spreading? Like this one used to be that and that was normal. This was a little bit zoomed in. Reset. Reset. Is it reset? Okay. What am I doing? So I don't even gotta click this one anymore. What's the difference between that and this? I don't know. The Enid Blyton blockers were waiting. Oh shit. They too had felt the tension of the day. Soon it would find release. Those dumb Tannas walking right into our ever-loving arms. Oh shit. Guerrilla ambush. Let them have it. Look at that fucking psychos enjoying that shit. Fucking no. Dantana block, you're getting lit up. The ops are lighting your asses up. Oh fuck, they got Adolf Frankenstein. They got Ollie Mabon. He died like a real Tana. Let's pay him back. Oh shit, these block wars, people get taken out just like that. Goodbye to the leader. Smoke bomb. A nice ink splatter right there on his back. This is an interesting panel, though. I'd like to log this in my brain's hard drive. The fingers and the hands are coming right in, so it's all foreshortened. So it's really in the foreground, but then the rest of him would be in the midground. But no, because closing the space, like it really feels like he's gonna grab you. He's lunging at you. This panel, they knocked it out of the park. Even if you can't really see the face, spotting blacks, amazing. Dirty line work has its place. I'll say that. I like it. From nearby, Rue Fulton. Oh, fuck. Another name I gotta look up. God damn it, Judge Dredd. From the nearby Rue Fulton block, the battle was watched with keen interest. They're like, oh, who's gonna win? They're probably gonna come after us next. Or they're the fucking disease, the block mania, the tribalism is spreading. They're like, oh, we gonna get in on this tribalism. They're going at it like Larry. Some Tana's making a breakthrough into the plaza. A block war is just what we need. It's time we got involved. Oh, shit. See how this shit starts spreading? Send in the troops, allies, foes. Boredom. Just boredom. Ricky Fulton block. Oh, that would have said up there. Ricky, okay. Ricky Fulton block had been in a fighting mood all day. We're ready to move immediately. Just tell me whose side we're on. Jesus Christ. There's fucking chopping at the fucking bit. They want to get in there. They're fucking hungry for that war. Yeah, just send them in. I don't give a fuck who. Just tell me what side we're on and I'm leaving right now. Yeah. Put the fries in the bag, bitch. I've got a slight fancy for Blighton. Oh no. You're gonna take on the Blight side. Blighton it is then. Oh, just like that. Block Mania is crazy. I don't give a shit about fucking human life. This block wars, yeah. A vid call came through from neighboring. Oh my god, are you fucking serious? I gotta look up all these fucking people. Judge Dredd, you piece of shit. I mean, I should know some of these people too. I feel uncultured, but not really, because this is all fucking British, UK people, right? So maybe as an American, I'm not familiar with these things. A vid call came in through from the neighboring Henry Kissinger. We're fighting for Blighton. Oh shit. Us too. Watch out for the Betty Crocker. Okay, I know who Betty Crocker is. Thank God. Thank you. Watch out for the Betty Crocker blockers. They're siding with Tana. Oh shit. Dan Tana and Betty Crocker. Yeah. It's just getting crazy. This block mania is getting crazy. Fuck, it's 11-4. Holy shit. Maybe I appreciate him for too long. We gotta get this read going. But you know what I'm gonna do? For Block Mania Part 2, I'm gonna fucking read it ahead of time so that way we can just fucking like talk and turn the page. Below, judges were speeding up the expressway to the scene. Oh shit. The judges are pulling up, baby. You're in trouble now. Yeah. Criminals beware. Look at the badass fucking judges and the Eagles. Oh, yeah. That's Dredd, though, right? With the eagle. Right in the front. Maybe it's not him. Yeah, it is. In the lead, Judge Dredd. Riot squads, open up. In the lead, Judge Dredd. Oh, fuck. The block war's still going on. Fucking mindless block warriors. Hold on, let me see how it looks pulled back. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all vertical panels on this page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9-panel page, and they're all verts. Interesting. Even though some are just slivers, but participants. I just love how like some of the shit is just like shading. Spotting black so that they form as close to like shapes that you remember. All you need is like just the implication of it. It's kind of fire that people can pull that kind of thing off. Participants in block wars are gripped by a form of mass hysteria, even as the riot foam solidifies around them. Oh, riot foam. What are they fucking doing? Clay facing these motherfuckers? What is this? Fucking, oh my god. In the future, they spray their rioters with fucking coom. Fucking cement coom. See, some coom cement. Coom paving. Even as the riot foam solidifies around them, they fight on. They're fucking still going. Fuck you, bitch. They're probably punching at like 2 miles an hour now. Like, fucking takes like 10 minutes to get to the other person's face. But they're so filled with that mass hysteria, that hyper extreme vitriol, extreme tribalism. That's enough. They got that fire. They got that dog in them. They're going to keep swinging until they can't. Keep pouring it on. Judge Dredd's like, oh, fuck. They're still fighting. Guess we nip this one in the bud, Dredd. In the bud. In the butt. Guess we nip this one in the butt, Dredd. Drock. Don't count on it. Flynn. Oh shit. Oh man. It's the Ricky Fulton block. Betty Crocker block showing up. What do they show with these banners? Or no, that's just them letting us know. Or no, it's just fucking shots of each block with their street sign showing the fucking all their fucking people mobilizing. Holy fuck. So he's looking at it all coming up. They're like, oh, we don't got enough coom for this. We definitely did not bring enough coom for every single fucking city block. Drock. Don't count on it. Flynn. Bro, Block Mania is intense. Fucking love this story so far. It's got 9 parts too. It's fucking, the pacing is fucking great. It's just that I'm going a little too slow, appreciating it a little bit too much. From the neighboring blocks, crazed citizens poured forth. Oh shit, Ricky Fulton block. What up? Bruh. Hang on, Blighton. Ricky Fulton's coming. Jesus Christ. Oh no, I can't even read this one. Apparently it's Villa. Or Villa. Chad Villa. I don't fucking know. This one just feels racist. Oh no, this is Henry Kissinger. Kissinger. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Judge Dredd has a lot of so I'm just gonna leave it there, man. We've seen Adolf. This is kind of sus. This is like the N bomb. I'm just saying, maybe the 2000 AD guys, you know. I mean, if you think about it, like some of the cowboys did originate from like, you know, the 13 colony people, the British people. So maybe they're just as backward as the hillbillies, maybe over there in UK town. I mean, look at Captain Chokeout, backwards as a mother. You know what I'm saying? Kissinger blockers attack. Henry Kissinger blockers, dude. It looks like they got massive amount. They got a fucking football field. I don't know. Kissinger block looks like a ton of fucking mongoloids, a bunch of hoodlums. Oh my god. What block is this? These motherfuckers are ugly as fuck. These rat people. Oh, the Betty Crocker. They did Betty Crocker dirty. All of Betty Crocker's looking like fucking trolls and rat lizards. Ugly Betty Crockers. Look at this motherfucker. Oh, he's got the parted hair. But absolute chaos and destruction. Betty Crocker block them pulled up on you bitches. You know what I'm saying? Hail Betty Crocker. Get those Fulton rats. Yeah. Get those Ricky Fulton motherfuckers. Oh, fuck. The futuristic tanks, the judges. Oh, fuck. That's all they got right there. This little bit of judges. They are fucked. They're surrounded. That's an awesome panel, though. It's like, yeah, like I said, inky and forming shadows just to like manipulate shapes, familiarity of shapes that the eye, us that we know, and imply it. We've got a 6-block war on our hands. Next Progue. All war on the northern front. Damn, that wasn't bad. How many pages was that? I don't know. It wasn't too long. Should we go right to the next one? Yeah, we'll do one more. Wait, let me see how many pages it is. So this is a double page spread. I'm just gonna count it as one. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that one's only 5 pages? Yeah, we might be able to do the first 3 then. A block of Mania. How many pages is issue 3? This is so... I want to get the physical, though, of this so bad. I want to, like, hold it and look at this shit like a fucking... Like a Where's Waldo. You know, I want to look at every little thing, and it's so hard to do on this fucking... digital shit. Oh, cool. They got, like, a magnifying glass thing. It's still not the same as seeing in your hands, like, all at once. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the physical of Block Mania. They gotta have it, man. I'm gonna look it up after this. I'm gonna stop being lazy. They probably got it, and they probably got it with Apocalypse War, which would be fucking awesome. Cause this is the prequel to the first Judge Dredd epic. I think, right? Is Apocalypse War the first one? I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I can't believe. Oh my god. Look at that. That's fucking fire, bro. I love this style. Who is this? Mike McMahon still? Oh no, this is another guy. Ron Smith. Tom Frame on the lettering. Ron Smith. Yeah, this panel's great, dude, right here. Alright, let's do this. So wait, so this is part 3. Part 2 was 5 pages. Part 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they're all 5 pages? Damn. Show some discipline, I will. I could save some for some more streams. Block shock overload. Alright, where's this? Oh, war on the northern front. Look at that fucking Judge Dredd fucking talking out the side of his mouth. How do I get off that magnifying glass? Bam. Block Mania Part 2. Oh, Mike McMahon is still on these 5 pages. So that's cool. Give me my magnifying glass. Oh, I can blow up the magnifying glass. Yeah, that's kind of sick, actually. Let me put it right here then. Whoa. Damn, I could look at this shit all day, man. I am definitely buying the physical of Block Mania. How do I already not have this? A war had broken out between two of the city's vast housing blocks. Dantana and Enid Blyton. But when judges arrived to quell the trouble, they found themselves in an escalating combat situation. Ricky, Ricky, Ricky! That's their fucking war cry. Ricky Fulton. Ricky, Ricky, Ricky! Kissinger blockers, attack! Fuck, they're just gonna take out the judges? The neighbors are joining in. We've got a 6-block war on our hands. And no riot foam left. No fucking cement coom. Coom that cements real time. We'll have to pick off their leaders. The rest will lose stomach for the fight. Damn, see that? Where's my magnifying glass? Bish, make that big. Yeah. Oh man. Blasting a fool. So simplistic, but like so fucking messy of line work that's just you feel that grit and that grime. Holy fuck. It was standard operational procedure, but this time, as the leaders fell, the frenzied mob trampled them underfoot. Oh, fuck. Getting trampled to death. So taking out the leaders ain't fucking working. The mass hysteria just continues. Yeah. They're overrunning number one Pat Wagon. Judge Dredd always got that dumb fucking look on his face. Derp. 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 Too late to help them now. We need breathing space. Follow me. Oh, that's fucking brutal. They're just leaving those judges behind. Fuck you, bitch. We're out of here. There's way too many of these motherfuckers. Give me my magnifying glass. Oh. Yeah, that guy looks like he's wearing a Sledhead's coat right there. Got the segmented puffy sleeves. Damn. Souls are just overpowering the judges. We're blasting our way out. Oh, fuck. The mass hysteria. Not zombies, but damn, they gotta shoot their way out. Beautiful inking choices of blacks to imply shapes. Fucking beautiful. The seething mass of blockers parted before the judge's awesome firepower. They're just fucking mowing people down. Jesus. Well, that's one way to get out of a traffic jam. Shoot your way out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at this. All these shapes to imply crowd. And they just fucking mow through the center of it. That's awesome. That's an awesome panel. We're clear. I want reinforcements down here. Priority 1. Hold on. Give me my fucking magnifying glass. I need to look at this panel. Whoa. Wow. That is fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Yeah, I know, it's just fucking stick figures, right? And splotches, but I don't know, some graphic design, like, it's still eye leading, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, it's fucking good, man. I don't care. We're clear. But the bolding of the letters doesn't really scan too well. From what I can see, I have a hard time reading all the bolded lettering. Behind the judges, block mobs met like human battering rams. Just block mobs met like human battering rams. Fighting with the remains of Dan's Hannah block were the Betty Crocker blockers. Yeah. Ricky. Crocker, Okay. This fucking mass block mania hysteria. Against them, the concerted might of Henry Kissinger, Ricky Fulton, and Enid Blyton. Damn, Dan Tana's really taking on those 3 blocks. All the way with Henry K. Ah, that's a good slogan. All the way with Henry K. Yeah. A 6th block had joined the war. I know that one. I'm not looking that one up, bitch. A 6th block had joined the war. Pancho Villa. They were fighting everyone. They're like, fucking hit anything that moves. Hit anything that's not us. Pancho Villa fucking block. Don't fucking play. Jesus, look at this. Down on one knee. That's the real hitter right there. Drop the one knee and let that thing go. Yeah. Pancho Villa block will settle for nothing less than total domination. Yeah. Zap them all. Then total domination. What does this remind you of? I'm digging how Mike McMahon draws fucking these guys footwear for one. Interesting. All right. Wait. Let me pull back. I've seen Block Wars before, Dredd, but this is crazy. Yeah, he's right. What Block War isn't, but I agree. There is a peculiar kind of madness about those blockers. Control to Dredd. Riot Squad. There is no aid available at this time. Repeat. No aid available. That's all we need. Damn it. They're fucked. Fogarty, feed them some stum gas. Stum's banned in open areas, Judge Dredd. So's murder. And that's what's going on there. Use it. Oh, fuck. Use the stum gas, motherfucker. Yeah. Damn, how fucking ginormous that fucking eagle is. Love it. The Dredd. Stum gas. Rapid fire. Fa-doom. Doom. Oh, shit. You're fucked up. Stum gas. Its choking vapors brought nausea and unconsciousness in one case in every 250. It also caused death. Better 50 this than 50,000, Fogarty. Yeah. Damn. They took out the Pancho Villa boys. What the fucking tortilla gas. Stum gas. Suddenly. Aye. Fuck's going on here? Last blast. Oh fuck, the Germans. Last blast. I don't know. Let's fucking see. Wait, I thought this shit was 5 pages. This feels like more than 5 pages, right? Which is a good thing. Because it means we're getting our money's worth. The wagons had it. Up there on the roof. Up there on the roof of Pancho Villa. On Pancho Villa block, units of the city defense were putting their new missile defense laser to a novel use. Ha! Pancho Villa scores again. We win this stinking war, no trouble. Jesus. Range too great for bite cannon. Respirator down. Trying to avoid the stun gas themselves. Dredd's going for the other PAT weapon, Pat Wagon. The crew was dead, but the armaments were still operative. The cannon will bear on them. That. Oh, shit. Boom! Oh, I like the perspective of this panel. Feels like it's in motion. Feels like it's circulating. Yeah, it's a beautiful panel. Shit, I can't scroll when I use the magnifying glass. I gotta pick a spot. Okay. Oh, it's such a good panel. Whoa, what happened there? Wait, not StreamYard, Bish. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait, where the fuck did my book go? Why did it do that? Dude, you better still be open on the block Mania. Please be open on the block Mania. I don't remember what page you were on, Bish. Yeah. Look at that. Just my luck. Alright, so Dredd, the abandoned judges that they left behind, he ran back in their fucking tank and he got their fucking cannon. Okay, last page. And we're probably not gonna get to 3. This is it. Now we're gonna move on to Judge Dredd 995, the movie review, and brand new Hack the Movies with Dick and Vito. Nice work, Dredd. This lot are sleeping like babies. Okay, so they got some fucking sleep cannon. You got a sleeper hit. Spang. Yeah, at least they're fucking sleeping and not dead. Or are they dead? And that's the Enid Blyton block. Don't seem to know the war's over. Get in there and shut them up. On our way. This guy's shaking. So it's like what? Like a sleep seizure again? But these guys aren't shaking, right? I don't know. Control to Dredd. Report to Chief Judge in person immediately. That's priority. Double one. Complying. Oh, fuck. On his way, Dredd passed other scenes of confrontation. Big night for block wars. That's a beautiful panel. All the inking and the texture. Awesome perspective too. This is like, I feel like I've seen this though, you know. It feels like a still shot of like Rocco's modern life during the intro. Damn, look at the perspective on that. Just fucking, he's just driving by as shit's exploding. Fuck yeah. There we go. Chief Judge Griffin was waiting at the Grand Hall of Justice. Cursed Earth. Oh, bro, that is another Judge Dredd book I gotta get to. Cursed Earth. That's fuck, who was that? Oh, it's BB, Brian Bolin. Brian Bolin's like some of his best work is in Cursed Earth. Fuck, we should have looked at that. I forgot about that. Alright. Cursed Earth. What does that say? Black Atlantic? Okay, Black Atlantic. Chief Judge Griffin was waiting at the Grand Hall of Justice. So I guess he's fucking showing Judge Dredd all this shit. We couldn't send you any reinforcements earlier, Dredd. Every available unit was being used. We've got block wars here. We've got block wars here, 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 all along the northern sectors. Oh, shit. Shit. So this Judge Griffin guy, the chief, he's got a badass like eagle on his fucking his torso instead of his shoulder. Why all at once? There's got to be some explanation. Whatever the explanation, I want it stopped. I'm putting you in charge, Dredd. Squash these block wars before the whole city erupts. Okay, so Chief Judge Griffin is like a like a Nick Fury type. Australian Nick Fury. Look at the forehead. The forehead on this guy. Squash these block wars before the whole city erupts. Eye Patch Man. So we've seen Eye Patch, we've seen Sonic 2 medallions. Next prog. Block Shock Overload. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna leave issue 3 for the next stream. Damn. This was the style I was really digging. Who did this shit again one last time? Where's the fucking credits? Ron Smith. God damn. This is like the Where's Waldo that everybody wants. Where's the violent, hyper violent Where's Waldo? Hyper violent Where's Waldo book with satire. Block Mania, yeah. What would What would I name my block Mania after? Or what would my block and Judge Dredd be called? What would be the one celebrity I would want to name my thing after? I don't know. Kirby Court. Jack Kirby block. Tarantino Town. Argento block. Dario Argento. Okay. Let me stop sharing that. Share this. Tony from Hack the Movies. Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Tony from Hack the Movies here, and Judge Dredd is turning 30. Jesus Christ, it's getting older. We're going to go back and look at the 1995 film and figure out, did this movie try to do too much? Today on Hack the Movies.
Tapes, we're talking about tapes.
Yeah.
Hello, Dick. How are you?
Great.
It's great to finally.
Can I talk like Dredd for the whole movie
You
review?
can if you want.
Creep.
Yes.
Okay, creep.
It's so great to finally have you on the show.
Yeah.
I had to fly across the country to do it.
Yeah.
This is like when Howard Stern made America's Got Talent come to him.
Yeah.
Remove the whole show.
Happy to be here, creep.
I wish we all had the helmets.
Yeah. Vito, welcome back.
Oh yeah, it's been a while since my last Hack the Movies appearance.
Yes, and this is coming out months from now.
Yeah.
I assume Super Killer's out. I assume.
No, God damn it!
Doing Evangelion Part 2 is what I've
No,
been
we
told.
will
So my
never talk
notes
about
are
Evangelion.
here.
God damn it. Will you guys leave Vito alone? Will you lay off Vito? Get off of Giswaldi's dick. Get off the Q-tip of Giswaldi's dick. Let Super Killer breathe. Super Killer is coming. Ha ha ha. But it is, keep the name floating around there. Super Killer was said on a Matt Barr stream a couple days ago. Keep Super Killer going. Keep Super Killer's name in and around. Yeah.
From now,
Yeah.
I assume Super Killer's out. I assume Super Killer's out, and it's a great
And
success.
we're reviewing Evangelion Part 2 is what I've been
No,
told.
we will
so my
never talk
notes
about
are
Evangelion
here.
ever again.
Yeah,
Ever.
good.
Ever.
Or it's 10 years. ISO cubes, creep. Creep.
Yeah, so we're talking about the 95 Judge Dredd movie. I
Starring
assume
Sylvester Stallone.
starring Sylvester
What a great
Stallone.
movie.
And,
Maybe.
Which, by the way, today is Sylvester Stallone's birthday. So wish Stallone a happy birthday. Well, it was 26 minutes ago. Yeah. Shout out Stallone. He's done Expendables with Chuck Dixon and Richard C. Meyer, your boy Zach. Hail Stallone. Talented goat. One of the talented goats. Came from nothing.
Probably the best. What came out that year? Did Schindler's List come out that year?
No,
If it
that
did,
came out in
Judge Dredd was
93.
the best movie. Judge Dredd was the best movie in 3 years.
Clinton Community College wants to connect, or should we say reconnect, with adult learners.
You know what's
Soon
crazy? The
Reconnect will cover your
2012
tuition fees,
2012
books,
Judge
and
Dredd.
supplies. You get an associate degree in a
2012
select
Judge Dredd is
high-demand
actually
field.
not a
It's a
bad movie,
win-win.
bro.
Scan the code and reconnect with Clinton.
That's infected. Maybe getting a tattoo at a 3-day music festival was a bad.
Yeah,
What
the-
a
the
fantastic
2012
film.
Judge
You're
Dredd.
out of the three of us. You're probably the biggest Judge Dredd
Wasn't bad
fan,
at
I
all.
think.
Probably in the whole world.
Probably in the whole world.
I saw
you
that
have brought
Fatties
up
cover, and
Judge
I'm like,
Dredd on yeah. Which
Oh, wait. Are they talking about the comic books? That was like a little bit before Block Mania. I actually have it. We can look at that in the future or now if we want. But what was it? The League of Fatties. It was like literally a mob. Like they were like the Italian mob, but extremely obese guys. I think like their one of their slogans was like fatties, we hit them hard and we eat everything. Like I'm not even making it up. The big league or the league of big, was it the League of Big Fatties or was it the League of I think it was just the League of Fatties.
So
film.
you're out of the three of us. You're probably the biggest Judge Dredd fan, I think.
probably
right?
in the whole world.
Probably in the whole world.
I saw
you
that
have brought
Fatties
up
cover, and
Judge
I'm like,
Dredd on yeah. Which cover?
The where Judge Dredd stops the fatties from rioting. They're
Yeah.
protesting because they're not getting enough food rations to be, because there's competitive eating in the future. Everything's outlawed,
Yeah.
all drugs and everything. So the only thing that
Oh
they
yeah,
have-
there it is, dude. That's the League of Fatties. But they're like mobsters too. Like this guy was like this guy right here in the overalls. He's like walking around with a fucking right at the jump, right at the first issue where the fatties are introduced. Like he's literally walking down the street with a pistol. He's like, we hit them hard and we eat everything. I was like, what the fuck is this? I mean, it's cool how like that was one of the things Judge Dredd did. Just talk about future issues like obesity and stuff, Now look at where we're at today in society. You know what I'm saying? Block mania, hyper extreme tribalism causing wars, block wars, and we got this the League of Fatties.
to get off is to just consume as much as possible.
Yeah.
And they're eating through their rations.
They kind of bring that up in this movie where they have the recycled food.
We see a fatty in the
Good for them,
2012
and it's
movie.
okay for you.
Yeah.
That
It's
line
good for them, and it's
was
okay
the closest any Dredd has gotten to actually being the Dredd comic in the film.
It's funny you say that because the creator, Judge Dredd, really doesn't like this movie.
Yeah.
He's like, this is not Judge Dredd. And the funny
It's not
thing
an
is,
action film, guys.
yeah,
He's-
the funny thing is, he's like, Stallone was perfect for the part, and
Yeah.
he was terrible. The creator actually worked on the story for the next film. So did you read the comics before the movie? Because I feel like this is a lot of Americans.
I was so
exposure.
young, I might have not even known about it until it came out. And then I was like, oh, I love Stallone. I love,
Yeah, that's what a lot of people
He's
did.
funny.
Yeah.
And then I probably got into it after that. Because it was like 93, you're saying?
95.
95.
We were trying to
Yeah.
figure out if this was post Demolition
It
Man.
is
or not.
post Demolition
Yeah.
Man.
So after Demolition Man, which was the Demolition Man became like a cult hit. I don't think that was Demolition Man.
No, it
did
was
good?
huge at the time. Well,
Yeah.
I
for
remember
us,
it
it
had
was
like
awesome.
it had like huge marketing. So I don't remember how it was received.
It was huge initially, and then it became like a cult thing.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
So after
Uh,
Demolition Man, we were saying like, this was kind of like, cool, more Demolition Man. It's Stallone doing future
Demolition
stuff.
Man was closer to Judge Dredd the comic.
Yeah.
Anybody remember Cliffhanger? For some reason, that shit was hitting back in the day. Like I don't even know. I gotta look it up and watch it again. But I remember it being fucking awesome, and I don't even get how. Like, how did they turn rock climbing like Stallone's one of the goats, man. I'm gonna rewatch that because I know, like, it's in my hard drive of brain. It's in my brain hard drive. It's fucking good. For some reason, it was fucking good. I'm gonna rewatch it.
It
Yes,
was
Judge Dredd, his movie.
And it had Stallone.
Like-
That was the weird thing.
Yeah, he already did it.
It took him a really long time to get Judge Dredd off the ground. They wanted to do it in the 80s, and then
Really?
RoboCop used a lot of Judge Dredd shit, and like
Also closer to Judge
so
Dredd.
a bunch of movie studios were like, this is too close to RoboCop. Actually, early RoboCop designs, he has a helmet that looks like Judge Dredd.
Oh, I
and
didn't know that.
And I'm sure someone went, yeah, we gotta change that. That's very clearly.
You got to
Judge
get that
Dredd.
helmet off.
Why would too close to be RoboCop be a problem? RoboCop was big. You can't rip off.
Well, it was just like
whatever.
they just thought it would be too similar.
These
So
days they go, just make the same movie or somebody else made. They do that all the time.
So I imagine you didn't know what Judge Dredd was before this movie. When did you
No.
see this? You saw it in the theater, I bet.
No, I think I saw it twice in the theater. I saw it with my dad.
On the same day. You just went from
Yeah,
one thing
and then I saw it with my mom. It's like, I don't want to mix you guys up here.
I definitely saw it a few years after it came out. I don't remember if I rented it or what.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet, it's this dope tech from Wix. Now, this whole flow is a conversation. So your words.
But it didn't stick. That was one thing about it, is that it didn't really stick with me, because as I was watching it again, I'm like, there's really like no memorable scenes where you go,
What the hell are you talking
there are
about?
so
From
many
Judge
memorable
Dredd?
scenes.
The ABC robot comes online, the Angel Gang eating all that
That's-
food in the trash and pretending you're not in the trash. It's like that.
Wait, yeah, did they wait, so they did put Destiny's Angels in the 95 movie then, right? Fuck, that was a long ass fucking, that's one of the long ass Dredd fucking things. I think Destiny's Angel had like fucking like 12 or 14 fucking parts. It just felt like it was never gonna end, ever. It just kept getting crazier and crazier. Remember Destiny's Angels, those fucking those bikers. Alright, hold on.
That's me, man. This guy speaks to me.
Demolition Man had more memorable stuff for me. Than,
It felt like it's kind of like the two are mixed up in my mind.
That's the problem, yeah. And that's why I almost, as I'm watching Dredd, I'm like, oh, well, this is great because it's Demolition Man.
You're like, where's the
Whatever.
three seashells?
Yeah, where are the seashells? Where's Sandra Bullock?
So I was 5 when this came out, but
I just want to talk about the comic now. Now I'm remembering all the great things.
Okay,
about
I'll
the
talk
comic.
about the comics. So yeah, I remember seeing advertisements for this as a kid and thinking it was like the coolest thing ever. I didn't end up seeing it in the theater. You know, that was the Batman Forever year. Okay,
Yeah,
I was preoccupied with Batman Forever and Casper, but I did catch it on video years later.
Casper?
Yeah,
Are you Casper head?
1995. I was.
Was Beethoven coming out in 95?
No, I think that was earlier.
Was it? Maybe Beethoven's second.
With Charles
95.
Grodin?
Yeah,
That was good stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, I really enjoyed Judge Dredd. I've always had I always knew it wasn't great. I'm like, okay, this is kind of a dumb movie, but I'm really enjoying it. It is a good time.
I don't hate it. Yeah, it's again for me. I'm just like nothing here like sticks. Where I'm like, I can't wait.
I mean, it's kind of campy, but it's not. I've seen way worse. You know what I'm saying? I could at least see like the artistic vision that they were going for.
To watch that scene again.
What do you mean when you
yours if you can get the damn thing to work?
Well, come on, the bikes, the log master was the log giver. What's the bicycle
the law
called?
master,
The law bike.
I like. What was the bicycle called?
Future bicycle.
Future bicycle.
What's the gun called?
The lawgiver.
Lawgiver and the law
Lawgiver.
master's
Yeah.
writing on it.
Yeah.
That's
too
much law.
So I eventually years later I did get into like the comics. I have the Judge Death book.
Yeah.
You have Judge Dredd, the Triple X Files. Have you heard of this one?
What?
No.
It's a collection of all Judge Dredd stories where he deals with sex crimes.
Oh.
And the cover is like a silhouette of like a hot lady, but the face is Judge Dredd. It's like the funniest goddamn
That's
cover.
awesome.
And then I got Judge Dredd versus Alien and Predator, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
But no, you're right. The comics are like very satirical, very like dark humor.
They kind of bounce around. There's really serious ones.
Yeah.
And then there's
like the Judge Minty one where he's all like depressed about being a judge.
I like the font. I like the satire ones.
Yeah.
And the movies never get the satire ones. The movies are like making a fascist movie. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think.
Also, I just want to point out that they definitely got Tony from Hack the Movies fucking stoned. They got him off that Cali ganja here for sure. I mean, look at fucking Tony's eyes have fucking been his eyes been looking like mine. It's the beginning of the review. Because remember when Ralph Mail went over there and he was like, guys, I'm not on drugs again. I took a hit of a Cali vape, 2 hits of a Cali vape, and I passed out on Dick's couch. It's like, Tony is pretty close to falling asleep on the Alpha male couch right here. You know what I'm saying? Like Toadie's his eyes are on Vietnamese right now. You know what I'm saying? Might be yeah, I'm just gonna. I just Manny musketed that joke. We'll leave it right there because I can't sing the song that he sings. You know.
See, that's the thing. Like the satire stuff is like what.
You want ads that drive results. That's why we built Roku Ads Manager. Sign up at ads.roku.com.
Rich, tender Angus steak and melty American cheese. It brings a tear to the eye, but it's not a tear. It's your eye's salad.
Holy fuck! That sounded like Spirit Junior. That fucking Arby's ad.
Would make this work.
Paul Verhoeven probably should have directed
Right.
this. He probably would have, because he did RoboCop and Starship Troopers.
Well, that's
He
like
probably
why
would've got it
Demolition
right.
Man,
like Super Troopers
Yeah.
guys should have done it.
like in Demolition Man, when I hate to keep bringing it up, but you know the guy's swearing and he keeps spitting out tickets. You're like,
Yeah.
well, that's fucking hilarious. But there's not
Yeah.
like that. You need that satire in
Instead, they
Judge
got
Dredd, but it
instead
takes
they got
itself a little too seriously.
they got Danny Cannon to direct this, and he directed before this a Bjork music video. Perfect guy for the job.
I
He
do
has
like Bjork.
he has since gone on to produce all those weird Batman spin-off shows that don't have Batman in it. So Gotham. And did you know they made an Alfred show
I
recently?
did know they made an Alfred.
Who's the
show.
butler?
It's the origin of
No,
Alfred.
it's when he was in like the army, or like he was like a
It,
spy.
they had
or
3
something.
seasons.
I
I'm
don't
like the
know.
biggest bat guy in the world. I'm like, I didn't even know that fucking existed.
I'd rather see the butler version of that.
Yeah, I'd rather see him buttling. I don't instead of
Making
being like
soup and
it's like
stuff.
when he met Batman's dad and they became friends. I did look
Planning
it up.
the Wayne family
Apparently-
brunch.
apparently
Oh, this
the-
is gonna be crazy.
Detailing the Batmobile.
Yeah, hold on.
Having to
Apparently-
do like wacky hijinks
I
to keep the Bruce Wayne persona up. Like, and he's managing a party and he's like, "Oh, Bruce will be here. Bruce will be here. I promise you that." And then he goes
Cut
back
to
and
Alfred
puts
Dredd,
on
putting on a
makeup
Bruce
That
and
would
Wayne.
be a
stuff
great
on.
idea.
Hey, everybody, I'm Bruce Wayne. Oh God, I've got to go back.
I
And
thought
then
Bruce's
Batman's, like,
girlfriend was
beating
gonna
up the
be
Joker.
here. She'll be here in a second. Hold on.
Hello.
I was just with Bruce ago. He's a wonderful.
They just fucking turned Batman into fucking what's that guy that fucking killed his mom in the hotel and fucking dresses up like her? Fucking Bateman, right? Batman is trying to be Bruce Wayne, his butler, and Batman. That's insanity. I mean, I can get behind something like that.
Bruce Wayne's mom has a mustache. Mrs. Wayne has a mustache.
You're not supposed to put
Damn
that.
you, Master Wayne!
And the every
Apparently,
episode is Batman just going, you know, you don't have to plan parties. Like,
No, he does.
I got a butler and Sledheads, but he's a midget butler. And he's fucking obsessed with torturing people. He's always trying to impress his boss, jumping Joey, crime lord of Alaska. His name is Sliver. Sliver, the midget butler. He's a fucking evil little fucking midget. Evil piece of shit. He's obsessed with torture and stuff. Which, by the way, folks, my PayPal is scrolling across the banner in the screen below. Consider leaving a dono if you've been entertained. That's right, baby. All donations will go towards funding the finishing of my debut 60-page hardcover comic book. That's right. I've paid for all the art out of pocket, and now we're almost at the finish line. We just need the last 2K to cover lettering, logo, and cover art. Printing and fulfillment is being taken care of for me. Printing, publishing, and fulfillment is being taken care of. So all I need is 2K for lettering, logo, and a cover art. And when I figure that out, the book will be available for purchase at barnesandnoble.com, walmart.com, amazon.com, and the Critical Blast Publishing Bookstore. Yeah. 60-page hardcover, my debut comic book with art by Christian motherfucking Rossi. Yeah. And like I said, my debut, Sledheads, it also has a butler, a midget butler named Sliver, and we're gonna take this opportunity to shamelessly plug my own shit. We're going to take a look at these brand new Christian Rossi inks, pages 46 through 50. These are the inks for my upcoming debut 60-page hardcover comic book. Wait, did I just open that one up? Yep. Okay. I don't know what I did, but there. Let's look at these. Shit. So, if you don't know, folks, Sledheads, right? The name Sledheads, that is the name of a snowmobile gang. They're led by their leader that has a crippling gambling addiction, Kenny Karate, and the Sledheads. They hang out at this whorehouse casino called the Sex Castle. It's run by a two-headed woman named the Madam, and so Kenny Karate, leader of the Sledheads, at this whorehouse casino, he falls in love with one of the whores named Monica. They fall in love with each other, and then they want to get married. It's like, that's gonna be. Everybody's like, "What? You want to marry a horse?" But here's the thing: Kenny had to get the money. Kenny was a brokey, and Kenny had to get the money to buy Monica from the Madam, free Monica from the Madam. Right, and so here's the thing about Monica, the whore that Kenny wants to marry. Monica, she's cursed. This lady of the night is cursed with the kiss of death. Anything Monica kisses, R.I.P., it dies. And so at the beginning of this story, our hero, our protagonist, the leader of the Sledheads, Kenny Karate, and Monica already being married, they're sharing a kiss on the dance floor. And the henchman of Jumpin' Joey, crime lord of Alaska, Jumpin' Joey, his henchmen are lurking inside of the Sex Castle whorehouse casino, and they see and capture photographic evidence of Kenny not dying when he kisses the cursed whore. Everybody's like, would say, what? Wait a goddamn minute. Why isn't he dying when he kisses the cursed whore? How is he cheating death? And they report back to their boss, Jumpin' Joey, crime lord of Alaska. He runs the whole shit. He's a bad motherfucker. He's a bad mamma jamma. He's got nostrils everywhere. It does not snow in Alaska without Jumpin' Joey, crime lord. So he, Jumpin' Joey, he tells his henchmen, all right, kidnap Monica and bring her to me. So they kidnap Monica, the cursed whore, and they plan to use her as leverage. Jumpin' Joey plans to use Monica as leverage. He orders the Sledheads to meet him in the rotting forest if he wants to ever see Monica again. They get, they're outnumbered, surrounded by armed henchmen in the rotting forest, all in hopes of getting Monica back. In order to get Monica back, Jumpin' Joey tells them they need to spill the beans. Tell me your secret, motherfucker. How are you cheating death? And the whole time, the midget butler, Sliver, who loves torture, that little fucking midget, that piece of shit, that evil little fucker. He's shocking Monica the whole time with a cattle prod. Bzz, bzz. Jumpin' Joey's like, you're not gonna tell us your secret yet, Kenny? You think I'm fucking playing again? Sliver, shocker again. Yeah. And so, okay, you still don't want to tell us. So fucking Jumpin' Joey brings Goose. He's like, henchman, bring me the little Asian guy, little Asian Goose, a member of the Sledheads, Kenny's best friend. Bring me the little Asian fellow. So Jumpin' Joey thinks he's being smart. He brings the little Asian Sledhead up, Goose, and he makes Goose kiss the cursed whore, Monica. So, all right, I'm going to make them kiss each other, Kenny. You're not going to tell me yet. And this is all at gunpoint. The henchmen have fucking FAMA's rifles drawn on all the Sledheads. Like, they are surrounded, outnumbered. They've been forced to give up their weapons. And Jumpin' Joey's like, okay, you're not gonna tell me? You're not gonna save your best friend? You're gonna let this happen? You're not gonna tell me your secret? You're not gonna tell me your secret yet? All right, boys. At gunpoint, Goose and Monica are forced to kiss each other. Kenny's wife forced to kiss Kenny's best friend. And then what do you know? Goose doesn't die either. And he was pretending he was scared the whole time. He's like, no, please don't make me do this. Kenny, don't let him do this. He's fucking selling it. And then nothing happens to him either. And he's like, oh, look at that. Gotta go. And the henchmen are like, don't fucking move. Jumpin' Joey's like, what the fuck? How come he doesn't die either? This fucking it. He's fucking snapping. He wants to know the secret of the sled heads. How come these motherfuckers are cheating death like this? And he throws fucking Monica. He's had enough. Throws Monica to the feet of the recently reanimated radiation cannibal, the Korean. And just as she's about to fucking look at this. Look at these beautiful Christian Rossi inks. Look, the fucking cannibal fucking radiation Korean right here. Giant motherfucker. Doing the whole like King Kong like fucking monster stroking the fucking cheek of the damsel. Monica's crying like fuck. I am fucking fucked. And just at that moment, finally showcasing his expertise over willpower, is Prosty. Prosty the prospect. He's prospecting to be in the Sledhead Snowmobile Club. And as you can see, he's still in his ghillie suit. He hasn't gotten his puffy ski suit yet. He's still prospecting. And he finally fucking snaps. He's jumping into action to save Monica and fucking Goose right here. It's like, holy fuck, he finally did it. He's able to transform on command. Prosty, yeah. But look, the henchmen with the farmers' rifles are panicking like, oh fuck. It's turned to a werewolf. And look, midget Sliver, the butler Sliver, has jumped in the arms of Jumpin' Joey, being terrified of the werewolf transformation of Prosty, the prospect. Oh, and look at that beautiful extreme fucking close up of fucking Prosty in werewolf form, leaping at the raiders. And then look, hops on the Korean Blanca style, like in Street Fighter when Blanca would fucking jump and fucking bite a chunk out of you. There's Prosty taking a chunk out of the Korean. Look at all these radiation boils. And the Korean's head missing from being shot. You know, see, they're in the rotting forest. And Jumpin' Joey, he chose that spot on purpose for this negotiations with the Sledheads. Exchange for kidnapped Monica. He's like, well, see, Sledheads, you cocksuckers. The rotting forest has a secret of its own. Anything that dies here is brought back. But they're not like you and me anymore. And it's because the rotting forest is a former military testing site for radiation bombs and experimental nerve gas, chemical warfare. And so everything that dies there is reanimated within 60 seconds. They come back as mindless cannibals. And the longer they stay reanimated, the more powerful they get because they're soaking up all the radiation and nerve toxins from the rotting forest. And but as soon as they leave the rotting forest, they would just collapse. They wouldn't be reanimated. They'd just be dead for good because the only thing that's bringing them back to life is this fucking rotting forest because it used to be a military testing site. So that's what's doing it. And so here the Korean, look at how fucking brutal that is. He's got werewolf Prosty, grab him by the fucking snout, the jaws, and just ripping him apart. God damn it. Throws Prosty, and then you see down here, Rossi reverts back into his human form because he's just been killed again by the Korean radiation zombie. Look at his fucking underjaw is fucking separated from his normal jaw. It's fucking pretty brutal. There's his signature sledhead boots. Your sledhead ski boots. Chunky gothic black snow boots. Yeah. With the El Jefe skull emblems. Skull emblem buckle. Yeah. So those are Christian Rossi inks. That's what's going on in the world of sledheads. But let me tell you something else about the sledheads. So the reason I say Super Sentai, right? So this is a spoiler. If you don't want my book spoiled, then this is the part where you leave or press pause and come back in a few months. But yeah, so Kenny ends up, they just won the race, the snowmobile race in Soria, Spain. He finally won the money to go back home and set Monica free from the madam so they can get married. But while they're at a Spanish pub in Soria, Spain, playing darts, celebrating their victory, a woman walks in with her husband, and she's screaming and crying. She's screaming at other locals inside the bar, calling them cowards. And from what Kenny overhears is that her daughter's been kidnapped, and she's furious that nobody wants to help her. And she even mentions that these other locals that she's yelling at, even their daughter went missing just 3 months ago, and that they're cowards and stuff for not wanting to help her find her daughter. And she's like blaming it on a monster in the forest that's making these girls disappear. And, the bartender's screaming at her like, stop spreading those fucking monster stories. You're gonna scare all the tourists. And so Kenny overhears it. That's Kenny being Kenny. He's like, yeah, we'll help you find your daughter, miss. We'll head out together at 4 a.m. Yeah. So they go in the forest. They're looking for this lady's daughter. And he comes across a giant, what he thinks is a dire wolf, but ends up being a werewolf feeding on a moose. And, it just gets the best of him. And it bites him. And what we find out from this fucking bite, all these light rays fucking emanating from this fucking bite, we find out that Kenny is from a long thought extinct bloodline. The Beast Tamers. Ancient bloodline of folks that were able to control and have command over werewolves, over lycans. And so since they have the ability to control werewolves, and werewolves will be obedient to them, like, they are never supposed to become werewolves themselves. But it's too late. This werewolf was careless. Everybody thought the Beast Tamers was an extinct bloodline anyways, for millennia. But he recognizes the blood as soon as he bites into Kenny. And he's like, oh, fuck. How could I be so careless? I haven't been able to be contained in a whole millennia. No. Fuck. It's too late. And so the fact is that, like, werewolves and lycans, back in the day, they would, they would have a heavy hitter, a juggernaut amongst their ranks. Everybody's just normal werewolves, alpha wolves of the pack, blah, blah, blah. But I'm keeping this name, though. That's the one part I'm not going to spoil. You're going to have to read it for that. But so these werewolves, these heavy artillery units of the werewolf race of the Lycan armies, these hero wolves, if you will, would be able to be controlled and summoned by beast tamers. And so since he bit Kenny, now he tells Kenny of, about how everything works and how Kenny will be able to summon him with a drop of blood from him and the first 4 people he bites. The first 4 people Kenny has to fucking give this curse to, then they'll be able to summon the hero wolf in dire times, life and death situations when they can't win the battles they're fighting. They'll be able to summon him. So it's kind of like a blood ritual kind of contract thing going on here. But the thing he also lets Kenny know is only summon me in the most dire life and death situations. Because the more you summon me, the more this blood pact affects you and the first 4 people that you bite. All the people that are used to summon me. It's slowly, bit by bit. You won't notice it at first until it's too late. Slowly begins to corrupt all of you, turning you guys against each other. Turning you into bad people, little by little, making you guys fight with each other. So every time, and the longer I'm summoned, the longer the effect can take place. So only summon me when it's absolutely necessary, because I will start to turn you guys against each other. It's just how things go. It's the corruption. So that's why it's Super Sentai, because they can summon this guy, life and death situations, when they need him to fight their battle. When they themselves in their werewolf forms still can't overcome the battle or the evil or the villain that they're up against, they can summon him. This blood ritual. And since Kenny is a fucking crippling gambling addict, the only thing he had on him at this time, with this fucking werewolf attack, was fucking their lucky red dice. Their lucky red dice that Crash, another member of the Sledheads that Crash believes was the reason why they won their snowmobile race. So as corny as it sounds, I don't care. I'm going with it. The werewolf is it's like the dice or his fucking, the dice are his lamp. The dice are his genie lamp. So they gotta drop their blood drops on the dice together, and they can summon him when they need him. So he's just getting sucked back into the dice right here as Kenny's fucking dying out. Kenny is fucked up from this werewolf fight. And you can see the energy dissipating back into the lucky dice. So I don't know, the dice is the red dice is like my Super Sentai MacGuffin, right? You need MacGuffins every now and then. If your shit's good, you need a MacGuffin, at least one. So I got these red dice, they're not high tech sci-fi devices or nothing. It's just it's the vessel by which this fucking super werewolf is in, and when they need him, that's where he gets summoned out of. And so fucking Rusty finally comes across Kenny, his leader, fucking crying tears, like, don't fucking die on me, Kenny. This was fucking stupid. We won the race. We should have never came here looking for this lady's daughter. Don't die on me. I'm gonna get you to a fucking doctor. Look at that fireman carrying his fucking boss. His fucking one of his friends, his fucking leader. Snowmobile too. Look at this fucking beautiful snowmobile sled that Christian Rossi has drawn. In the snow, slush splashing. And so here we go. Fucking Kilo handing his they found the couple's daughter's pink puffy jacket. Like, fuck, that's all we got. He explains everything that went down. Kenny's just fucking sitting there fucking dying. And Goose, little Asian man on sled heads, Goose. He's fucking coming over and it's like, fuck Kenny, don't fucking die. Come on, blah blah blah. Whatever. The dialogue script is being finalized right now. And yeah, Kenny's wounds, they notice his wounds start healing. There's the dice dropping. Crash is concerned about the lucky red dice. It'll look better with coloring. But yeah, Kenny's fucking healing and he's finally able to fucking, even though he's got to use the snowmobile to start, he's fucking able to stand up. You can see his gashes are fucking healing. He's like, we're not going anywhere, boys. Not yet. We got a lot to talk about. So they go to this little fucking cabin in Soria, Spain before they head back out. You can see a fucking full moon here. I know it's kind of cliche, but yeah, do what you gotta do to drive home points in a visual medium, you know what I'm saying? And it's not a fucking establishing shot, so they'll probably drive anal people crazy and be like, oh, that's wrong. Blah, 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 whatever. Don't care. You can break rules every now and then, as long as you're not consistently doing it and it makes sense. So yeah, so Kenny's standing back up, he's healing. Then we flash to establishing shot in this cabin. And they finally, Kenny's like, are you sure you guys want to do this? And they're like, God, you're not fighting this alone, bud. All for one for all. There's no way you're taking on this fucking blood curse alone. Of course we're down. And it's supposed to be dimly lit. Only thing shining is this lantern, So it's fucking awesome. Awesome inking that he did with this. And there's the dice. And fucking pizza cutter. To imply, that they're each going to cut their hand to drop blood on the dice and summon the wolf. The hero werewolf. Yeah. And so that's what they say too. That's like their Avengers assemble to me, my X-Men. This is what Kenny and them scream out. Squad up. Squad up. Yeah. See the dice. They're big because they're in the foreground. You can see the energy leaving them again, and you can see the silhouette of the hero wolf. Beautiful fucking page. The darkness. Yeah. Yeah, folks, so that's Sledheads, 60 pages, hardcover, being published. I'm having the publishing, the printing, and the fulfillment. So gracefully and blessed am I that it's all being taken care of. Publishing, printing, and fulfillment all being taken care of. Done, not by me, but for me. And so yeah, I'm just got to figure out how to get this last 2K. All the art is completed, been funded by me, 60 pages, and now I just got to get the money for lettering, do a logo, and do a cover. And then it'll be available for purchase. 60-page hardcover will be available on BarnesandNoble.com, Amazon.com, Walmart.com, and in the Critical Blast Publishing bookstore. Yeah. Sledheads, 60 pages. Me and Christian Rossi coming to crush. Yeah. It is a sleeper hit you want to keep your eye on. It is a story that is going to put money where mouth is. I hope. We'll see. But I can't wait to hold my own fucking book. I can't wait for it to be available for purchase, because then guerrilla marketing and footwork will begin, and that is where the real fun is to be had. Yeah. All right, let's get back to this Judge Dredd Hack the Movies review. Yeah. The stream is brought to you live by the lovely strains of Frosties and Purple Papaya. Thank you. Thank you.
And he sadistically makes him keep up the appearance. He's like, Alfred, if people don't think that I'm Bruce Wayne, the whole thing is fucked. The whole thing is fucked. The Joker's
It's the only thing holding it together.
Yeah, they're onto my secret identity. You have to throw.
All right, there's goodness here. I want to hear all this fucking creative Batman Butler bantering.
His girlfriend was going to be here.
Buttling. I don't. Instead of being like they had 3 seasons. I'm like the biggest bat guy in the world. I'm like, I didn't even know that fucking existed.
I'd rather see the Butler version of that.
Yeah, I'd rather see him buttling. I don't. Instead of being like, it's like when he met Batman's dad and they became friends. I did look it up.
The Wayne family brunch. This is going to be
detailing
crazy.
the Batmobile.
Yeah, hold on.
Having to do like wacky hijinks to keep the Bruce Wayne persona up. And he's managing a party and he's like, oh, Bruce will be here. Bruce will be here. I promise you that. And then he goes back
to Alfred Dredd, putting on a Bruce Wayne.
That would be a great idea.
Hey, everybody, I'm Bruce Wayne. Oh, God, I've got to go back. I thought Bruce's girlfriend was going to be here. She'll be here in a second. Hold on.
Hello.
I was just with Bruce, and now he's a wonderful
Bruce Wayne's mom has a mustache. Mrs. Wayne has a mustache.
That's supposed to be
Damn you, Master Wayne.
And every episode is Batman just going, you don't have to plan parties. Like,
no, he does. And he sadistically makes him keep up the appearance. He's like, Alfred, if people don't think that I'm Bruce Wayne, the whole thing is fucked. The whole thing is fucked. The Joker's
the only thing holding it together.
Yeah, they're onto my secret identity. You have to throw the biggest party in the world tonight.
And Alfred, I have 2 dates.
No!
You got to keep them apart.
So I did look into the Pennywise show. Apparently, it ended on a cliffhanger where everyone just sees a city get nuked, and that's just the end.
Like, even if that would be too expensive to like pull off, right? That fucking Batman skit they just did with Alfred, it's got Robot Chicken written all over it. That would be feasible enough to do. Fucking hilarious. Isn't Batman somehow in the public domain right now? Like, isn't that why Zach is doing that book with Aaron Alfecci, The Masked Maniac? I don't know. Is Batman, is he coming up in the public domain like the original? I'm not sure. But yeah, that's like a Robot Chicken skit right there. Fucking genius, boys. Killing it.
The ending of
the Sledgehammer show?
I guess. Everyone just stares off at a nuclear bomb going off, and then the show got canceled. So it's like, oh, I guess everyone fucking
Where's the
died.
nuke going off?
Who set off the
What are you
nuke?
talking about?
I don't know. I just looked into this Pennywise show.
Is it called Pennywise?
It's called Pennywise.
It's not called Alfred?
No.
Oh yeah, maybe they're pulling from the comics. Cause I know, isn't there some fucking? No wait, isn't that the Mike S. Miller Injustice book or Injustice video game? Doesn't fucking Joker like he fucking fuck, I forgot how he did it. He did something so fucked up. He fucked Superman. Like I'm trying to remember it before I say it, but I know like fucking I don't know, it was like Lois Lane got like nuked, or no, was she like strapped to like a rock outside of a rocket or something, and then Joker launched it up in the air. It was at like an altitude where she couldn't breathe at, and the only altitude where the nuke would not affect the world. So Superman had to make the choice of fucking, or I don't know, but he fucking killed Lois Lane, and it's what turned Superman completely fucked. Made him go dark. It was like the whole thing of Injustice, because fucking it's either that or fucking like Joker got a hold of like some scarecrow toxins and made Superman believe that he was killing the Joker, and then when the toxins wore off, he saw that he had carried and choked Lois Lane. Yeah, that was it, I think. Like when the Joker fucking toxins wore off, Superman realized that Joker had tricked him into killing Lois Lane, which he was seeing as Joker the whole time. I think that was it. Fuck. Derailed. Fucking derailed. Tangent. Yeah.
It's literally called Pennywise: The Origin of
Pennywise, the
about
origin of
Batman's
Alfred.
butler. Anyway,
Doesn't
that's
that put like
At Harbor Freight, we're committed to ensuring our tools are expertly engineered and built to last. We rigorously test and refine our tools until we're absolutely certain they're every bit as good as other top-name brands. Look no further than Harbor Freight.
pound foolish into your mind?
Yeah.
Is his name Pennywise?
Pennyworth.
Alfred Pennyworth.
Yeah. Yeah, Pennyworth.
Why'd they call it Pennywise?
No,
well, that's a clown now. You can't do it now.
No, is it called Pennywise or Pennyworth?
It's called Pennyworth.
You said Pennywise.
I screwed up. Sorry.
You messed me all up.
So anyway, that's what Danny Cannon's doing. This movie was written by one of the writers of Terminator 2, and also Stephen E. D'Souza, but this was like on his way down. Like he did like Die Hard and shit. It was all awesome, and then he did Street Fighter, and then this.
Yeah,
and then it was kind of over. What did he do after that? I think he did like one of the Tomb Raider sequels or something.
I remember when you fucked up, they used to kick you out of Hollywood, but now they just let you keep making stuff.
Yeah, now they just keep you making movies over and over
The guy
again.
who made Rise of Skywalker's making some new thing. I forget. He's writing some big project.
They gave him Rise of Skywalker after Batman v Superman.
After Batman v Superman.
I would have been like, oh,
why did you should go, no, you're not allowed to make movies anymore.
And yeah, it's got music by Alan Silvestri, who totally crushes
It's a great soundtrack.
Great. Alan Silvestri is
I
one
still
of my...
hum it when I'm jacking off. Like if I'm hungover.
Dude, Alan Silvestri is like one of my favorite composers. Like the Predator soundtrack's amazing. He did the live action Mario Brothers music. It was really good.
Mario.
Yeah, look, that's how my Italian dad says it, okay?
Mario.
You say Mario. Yeah, and Stallone demanded that Gianni Versace design all the judge outfits.
They looked awesome.
They do. I don't like
that. Would have made it even funnier if they were like screwing around.
Bro, how much of the budget did that eat up though? In 1995, having all the judges' outfits made by Versace. Maybe not so much, but fuck, dude, that's ball and shit, right? Stallone's fucking rolling out the red carpet before the movie's even out. Yeah.
Around like in the comic and just being jackasses.
Yeah. That would have been funnier. I missed the little X on his helmet, but the suit looks great. I love the giant eagle.
Yeah, I like how it makes noise the whole time while he's walking around.
But I like Judge Dredd 2012, but I miss the big, like he has an eagle technically. I'm like, no, you need the big obnoxious eagle. It's kind of like the point. You need it. Don't make him tactical. Make him look ridiculous.
I was trying to figure it out because like some judges have like double the regular thing, but then some of them, he's not the only one who has the eagle. And I was like, do you get the eagle if you're like a senior judge?
Like some of the judges have the skulls.
Do they in the comics or in the movie?
Oh yeah, the judge investigators they have like straight up skulls.
I guess in this movie, are they the dark? I have questions about the dark.
Well, the other question I have that I brought up,
those are supernatural entities.
I love the badge design that just says like Dredd in like big letters, you know, and like every judge has their own. But then I was always like, well, what if your name's like
Martinez? They write the whole thing
Martinez
out.
Smith.
It's awesome.
Oh yeah, because the one
like do they drop a line if you have like one of those long fucking
Who's
names?
the psychic lady? It's Anderson, right?
Yeah,
they just use smaller font.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what if it's like one of those hyphenated, like, you know, you got married twice kind of.
What if it's like a Kenyan with like a really long, you get like multiple badges?
Anderson, Smith, Huevos.
But yeah, I guess we'll just get into this movie. It opens up with a collage of comics because I guess Americans didn't know that this was a comic series.
We didn't.
Yeah, this is.
Evolution takes centuries. We don't have that kind of patience.
Everyone's first exposure, and
it's from what 3000 AD,
2000 AD.
The British so it's supposed to be magazine. Like satirically far in the future.
Yeah. And we learn from this. We'll learn from this film that they weren't just focusing on Judge Dredd. They bring in other 2000 AD stuff.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, like the ABC Warriors. Like I know they crossed over with Dredd, but they were like all.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were all their own separate kind of stories in that universe. But this movie tried to do like all of it,
and it nailed it.
Well, some would say
it's great.
Some people don't think so, but let's figure it out.
What are you talking about? It went from Rob Schneider hanging out in the garbage to Judge Dredd having to quit being a judge and take the walk on the cursed earth and finding out the clone factory and becoming a chief judge. It did everything.
It didn't do a lot of things. It could have just did a few less things, I think.
We got two extremes of the Judge Dredd thing, like the Raid ripoff, Raid Redemption ripoff in one building, one judgery. And then
dude, can we talk about Raid Redemption? I hate when people say Dredd 2012 is a ripoff of that movie.
Me too. It's not.
It's like, no, it was being made first. The effects and 3D conversion made it come out after. And it's like, are you guys fucking idiots? Also, Raid was okay.
Oh, we get it. You're so you've seen, foreign cinema. Okay, I'm sure you're really impressed.
No, people like Vito are the ones that do. They're like, well, this one's Asian, so it's better because I like anime. You do that all the time.
I haven't seen the Raid Redemption, so.
But I bet you haven't seen it. I bet you think it's
I'm
better
not a
than
guy who says this movie is better or whatever. I don't do that, except for Shin Godzilla, which everyone should see.
Oh, you got tripped up with. You wanted to do it again with Godzilla -1. You're
Shin
like,
Godzilla is better than Godzilla.
Enough about Godzilla. We get James Earl Jones.
They were the police, jury, and executioner all in one. They were the judges.
They somehow paid him for an hour to do this narration that brings us up to speed on the future. Yeah. Everyone's in mega cities. How many mega cities are there? There's like 5, right?
Well, they showed LA and New York. And when they showed the map,
so I know there's a moon
there's
one.
Texas. I think there's 2 on the West Coast. Mega City 1's the Eastern Seaboard.
The whole
but then there's like, if they want to have there's like Caledonia, there's UK, there's like Egypt has one where they're all dressed like they're at the Luxor Casino.
Yeah.
Basically, if they want to go do one,
make one up at any point.
There's a lunar base.
Yeah, I know the lunar one.
There's a prison on Titan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they had the Titan prison in this. Oh my god,
it was the Aspen prison, I think, right?
Oh, they changed it to Aspen.
Yeah,
they don't go to space.
They weren't ready to go to space yet.
Aspen.
So yeah, he lets us know.
I remember my dad laughing at that in the theater. Me going.
So yeah, he lets us know that
that's not satire.
A new law enforcement had to be made. The judges, they're judge, jury, and executioner. So
incredible.
Yeah,
you just get judged right on the spot. No time for a trial or anything, unless you are a judge. But we'll get to that.
Yeah, they do have trials. Good point.
So the movie opens up. We get to
tribunal though.
We get to see Mega City 1. Fergie is being released from prison. Fergie is a character from the comic apparently, but he's like very different. So yeah, he arrives in Mega City 1, and it looks like Blade Runner. A lot of sci-fi was looking like Blade Runner, but of all the,
it looks like the Sonic Casino Zone.
Which
mixed with Blade Runner.
Yeah, mixed with Blade Runner. A lot of movies were aping Blade Runner style. This one did it the best.
Oh yeah,
like visually, because like Mario Brothers was trying to do it, didn't really land.
They did a
Fuck, don't get started on Blade Runner. Infinity will come around.
Pretty good job.
Highlander 2 tried to do Blade Runner and it looked like shit.
Oh my god, Highlander 2 is a mess. But yeah, this movie I was surprised when it opened up, and I'm like, oh, they're trying to do like a Blade Runner cyberpunk thing, and then it like starts panning up. I'm like, oh, they actually did it.
Looks solid. It looks amazing. It still holds up to this day.
Yeah,
like all the miniatures and match shots.
Even like they had like a 3D robot like for like robot jock fights, and like, even that looks pretty good for like the time.
It looks solid. The mid to late 90s,
and that's where it first starts going wrong.
Yeah,
there is not any kind of like sex Olympic ads or like
okay, good point.
I did see a Jack in the Box sign, and I was like, I like when they have like some of the old stuff is still around.
It should have deviated from reality like a long time ago. We should be looking at like a sarcastic timeline.
Here's one of the issues with the movie. Danny Cannon had like a bunch of fights with Stallone. The movie's rated R. But we were talking, it doesn't feel like a rated R movie.
No, it doesn't.
Stallone was trying so hard to get this to PG-13, and Danny Cannon wanted it to be.
It's not?
No, it's rated R. For some reason, they couldn't get it down to PG-13, but he wanted it to be down to PG-13.
Yeah.
And then the director wanted it to be violent like the comics.
Yeah.
So you had these two going in two different directions.
It sucks that they have an R rating and they don't abuse it at all. Is you're like, oh man, if you were going to get an R rating, it would have been awesome.
Yeah,
to have them, like blowing.
But apparently they were fighting so hard for the PG-13, and they found out too late that it was stuck at R, and they just didn't have time to re-edit it.
Because as I was watching it, I'm like, this is a little more violent than I would have expected for what I thought was PG-13. So as I was watching, I'm like, oh, is this R? But then it kind of dials it back.
It does feel down.
Yeah.
I recently, well, at this point, it was a while
ago. I feel
ago.
like the level of violence that they're going for doesn't work in comic book movies. Like all the Deadpool violence feels just tiresome.
at the end of it, like the Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Well,
stuff.
it's lost any impact now. Where it's like, oh, guy's head explodes. You're like, yeah, no,
yeah,
no. Also, the 90s are kind of neutered gore wise.
Yeah.
I got this car.
Now, I know your belly's ready
and
for
look how
some of
much I
this
was paying
egg
for insurance
Tyrone.
before.
It's
I
off
used this
the
website,
chain, baby.
and now look.
You ready to fill them stomachs
This
up
could have
with
came
some
out 2
hot
years later and
cheese
probably would have been
egg?
fine. But yeah, so that was like a big fight. That's why you don't get a lot of that stuff because they did the same thing with Mortal Kombat. They made that PG-13 so kids could see it. And it's like you kind of want like the blood and more adult humor.
Well, they want all the money of the PG-13.
Yeah,
I think
we
this was
understood
still
each
the
other,
time when
right?
like
I don't
the
give two
longest time
shits
an
about
R rating
you
was
and your
like
family. What do you
say
take it up
goodbye
the
to
ass?
$100
Thought we
million.
understood each
Not
other,
like
right?
Terminator 2 did really well. This
Terminator
is when
2
you
was
could still
R.
do it.
Yeah.
They knew parents would bring their kids to this.
Mine did.
I thought
you were on
my,
Nazis.
I saw Starship Troopers
It's
in
hard,
theaters.
John.
They
It's
didn't
like
care
a-
back then. Can you believe that?
Yeah. My grandfather was
dude,
like, I want to go see a movie. I don't
This is
care
how
if you're
you
6.
try?
We're going to go see this movie.
So remember when what was that movie about John from Mars or something?
John Carter.
John Carter Mars?
My dad saw that by himself because he couldn't talk any of us into going to see it.
Yeah.
It was like a couple years ago, right?
2012.
2012.
Yeah.
Okay, recently
Yeah.
enough. We were all adults. He was walking out and he got on the news to get interviewed by the news for having seen it.
Yeah.
But he comes on.
That's
He's
the
like,
only
"Check
guy
me
who saw
out."
John Carter.
Yes, and he's like,
Okay.
check me out. I'm on the news for John Carter. And his quote was, "It's a little violent for kids," and we're like, "What the hell are you talking about? You took us to literally everything."
Isn't it funny as they get older? They said,
"What are you doing?"
My mom, I'll put like a movie on with like the twins. My mom will be like, they shouldn't be watching this. I'm like, you made me watch Silence of the Lambs at 7.
Yeah.
What are you fucking talking about?
What kid?
Yeah, that's what's crazy. Same thing. Same thing kind of happened to me with like fucking Brad. Like they literally put a Chucky doll next to my brother when we were like fucking kids. Fucking, I was terrified of fucking Bloody Mary, watching Candyman fucking movies. Like, but then when I was thinking about fucking taking the kiddo to Terrifier 3, and then I started seeing like the reviews online. I was like, oh fuck no, I don't know if I should or not. And I think I even tweeted it. I was like, do you think other parents look at me crazy if I bring my fucking 7-year-old the fucking Terrifier 3? But no, yeah, my mom was all like, no, you can't bring that. I'm like, what? You don't remember what you do with fucking Chucky and Candyman and the fucking Hellraisers and same experience.
Kids, not yours.
Not
No,
mine.
Not mine. Another kid. Okay.
My dad let me watch Death Race 3000. So
Yeah, I probably should not have done that.
2000, man.
So yeah, he ends up in Heavenly Haven, which of course is ironically titled because it's a shithole.
I did like the little joke. It like felt a little forced, but where they're flying past like this, a bunch of like babes.
They're really
in,
nice
like, a
when they're in the
pool.
pool. He's like,
yeah,
is that
Rob
Heavenly
Schneider's
Haven?
like, oh, that's
Yeah,
Heavenly
yeah.
Haven. Land there. And he's like,
Yeah.
that's not Heavenly Haven, you idiot. He like keeps flying. I'm like,
I keep wondering why he's not familiar with this. It's like, oh yeah, mega cities are gigantic. He probably lived in a different part at one point.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't make sense that he's like, that's definitely it, right?
Yeah, he's like, oh, that's where they'll send the recently released prisoner
paroled,
to
yeah.
live. He shows up in the middle of a block war.
Yeah.
Everyone's just shooting the shit out of each other. And then an uncredited James Remar is the head of a gang. Do you reckon
Oh, he showed up in the middle of a block war. That's pretty fucking awesome.
prisoner
Paroled,
to
yeah.
live? He shows up in the middle of a block war.
Yeah.
Everyone's just shooting the shit out of each other. And then an uncredited James Remar is the head of a gang. Do you recognize that guy?
No. Who's James Remar?
He's one of those guys.
One of the
that's in a lot
Remar
these.
brothers that we all
However,
know.
you would have known him as Hicks in Aliens, but he liked cocaine too much, so they fired him a week in and replaced him with Michael B.
That's too bad.
In the
A lot of
80s,
guys
he
getting
was doing
stumped
too
by
much for
that.
even for the 80s. They're like, that's too much, buddy.
That's definitely too much.
Yeah,
you
reel
would
it
actually-
in.
you
Yeah, reel it in a little bit there, Daryl Strawberry.
would know James Remar. He was the second Raiden in the Mortal Kombat.
Oh, the replacement-
Annihilation,
the replacement Raiden?
Raiden in the second Mortal Kombat movie
Yeah.
with the bleach blonde.
Oh yeah, I can see that guy doing a lot of coke. Sleazy factor is strong.
On air.
That doesn't help.
I like that one.
So yeah, they're fighting. Judge Hershey is there with a rookie who's Diane Lane, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's there with
Judge
a rookie.
Hershey.
She's at the corner of Abbott and Costello.
Yeah.
Which I feel like the comics did that.
They did
gave,
that all the
they
time
gave the
in the
blocks
comics.
like really
Yeah.
funny names.
Yeah.
I think it's 2012.
Fuck yeah, they did. I was just looking up all that shit. Enid Blyton, fucking Dan Tana, Henry Kissinger, Betty Crocker. I knew that one. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Well, if it's called Peach Trees, because when the guy met with like the director, they were at a bar or
called
cafe
No,
called
he's
Peach Trees.
Dredd live in the. Oh, he doesn't go to his home, but they're all like old movie stars. All the blocks.
Yeah, yeah,
all the,
yeah.
all the buildings.
Yeah, so they're pinned down. They're like, we got to get back up, and that's when Stallone comes in his awesome bike.
Study music production online with Berklee's renowned faculty. Download your free music production handbook now and discover.
I am the law.
And he informs them that the effective lethal range of that
Yeah.
firearm is only 200.
What are you doing now? And here's the problem. The Stallone voice. I don't know what's going on, but the Stallone voice is worse than it is in any other movie.
Yeah.
Like
Steroids.
Yeah.
It probably was.
He went
this-
through his third puberty.
You watch like Demolition Man or like Rocky 4 or 5, it's like he didn't sound that bad. He definitely sounded worse as he got
Yeah,
older.
he got bad in Judge because he was trying to do a Batman voice.
Yeah.
His normal voice is that messed up, and he's like, "Yeah, check it out. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna do this voice." You're like, "Whoa, buddy! You put a hat on a hat."
I do love that a little microphone comes out. Where's the speak? I don't know where the speaker is, but the microphone comes out.
I mean, that was a missed opportunity for a joke where you can just go, just stand down, I'm going to take you all in. They go, what the fuck is he saying?
No, that's not a good joke.
So yeah, he says they're under arrest. They say no, and he does his running line of "I knew to say that. I knew to say that."
That was dready.
Yeah, that was a little
that
dready.
line was.
We get our first look
Dredd
at the.
character,
Now
like,
I need an explanation of the lawgivers. How many rounds of ammo can it fit in that tiny thing?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
As many as you need.
It
But
can
by the
also
way-
fit a DNA sequencer to apply to every bullet.
Wait.
But
So
yes.
I was looking at it. I'm like, okay, maybe they're like really tiny bullets, and that's how it works. But then we see an X-ray later, and they're normal sized bullets. I'm like, how's
Yeah.
he fitting like fire rounds and laser rounds?
I feel like I should know this, but
I assume
don't.
if there's a comic explanation, they're like very tiny. That's my.
I gotta say, did we get a Judge? There was a Judge Dredd video game, right? I think
There was an
from
arcade
Nintendo or
game.
something.
Yeah, there was an arcade game based off this.
Because
I
I'm
think
like,
it
oh my
was
god,
Super
he's
Nintendo.
changing weapons. Like this is some
That is
gamified.
very video
I'm
game.
excited. Use the double round.
So yeah, they break in. Judge Dredd shoots through
The double round, yeah. Double whammy. You always need to shoot two bullets at once in that exact pattern.
Wait, your gun has a specific bullet for shooting two guys who are standing next to each other in a room? Yes. And it doesn't shoot straight. It doesn't shoot three, just in case.
I got it. I suck.
Like it shoots only two that way, all right?
And that's better than just rapid fire?
I'm good. I'm fucking proud of it. I chased
my
my
favorite is Judge Dredd shoots through the ceiling and falls in.
Yeah.
We don't see if he has an X-ray or anything. He just knows they're there. He doesn't know how many people are
He has
there.
good instincts.
He has good instincts. He takes them all out, and then
Until next time, folks. Glacier out. Block Mania. Yeah, we're definitely gonna go over more Judge Dredd comics. Gonna get through Block Mania for shizzle my nizzle. But yeah. Gotta get some things done. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Be safe. And always remember that out there on the tubes of you. Feel free to leave a like, a comment. Tell your friends about the stream. My PayPal is also in the banner currently scrolling across the screen. PayPal.me/Glacier8888. Feel free to leave a dono. That's right. All donations will go towards the funding of my 60-page debut comic book with art by Christian Rossi. Yeah. Until next time, ciao.
Here's Glacier. Welcome, Glacier.
Eric July. Eric Julying man. Eric, why'd you lying, man?
I was good though. I let him talk, right? Like I didn't at some point, you know.
I think the conversation
No.
wrapped up. I mean, I think you say you're right about everything. I think a little bit of murder's okay. A little bit of murder.
It's like
See, the only I just gotta say something really quick. Though. I just gotta say, like, the only thing that sucks that Eric July did is like, I don't think he would have done this if he wasn't in this little tiff with Ethan.
Dario, your mic is hot, man.
Oh, sorry. Let me turn it down. He's basically he's telling these creators they aren't shit if they can't afford to do their book before they begin crowdfunding, while simultaneously belittling the only way they can fund their books is by crowdfunding. So that's a bitch move, Eric. Like, fuck you for that. And then he's doing this fear-mongering stuff where he recently tweeted, like, going forward, if anybody's talking bad about me or my company, you will be blocked. It's like, Eric, just cut that shit out. Like, the we're not afraid to call you on your shit. Like, just because of your numbers and how many books you sold, like,
That is a bad way to go about it, because what if you're still a fan of his and you still back his books but had one little piece of criticism? Are you going to get blocked? Like, that's not a.
you have to learn how to take criticism without being a bitch, Eric.
What's up with Joe Dog here? Joe Dog, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I just come in. I want to come on and say hi.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. So
we're happy to see you. Okay. Let me ask Edward Cherniga. If I didn't pronounce that name wrong. How do you pronounce your last name? Sure. Edward
Bourdain.
Anthony
Bourdain.
you're close I think he looks like Silvio Dante.
Can you hear me okay?
Oh, really?
Yeah. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm great. I just wanted to say, look, last week, Todd McFarlane said he alone cannot change the reality of comic books.
Mm-hmm.
And the truth of the matter is that this is a customer movement.
That's right.
And here's what I see as going on. Like, Comicsgate has built this understanding with its fans that we're going to take care of them. That's the reason why people are waiting for their books, because they know they're going to get the latest state of the art from Ethan, or they're going to get Shane's best work, right? That's right. That's what causes people to pull money out of their wallets and shove it across at the creators and say, yeah, I'm going to buy that book. I know I'm going to have to wait a while, whatever. It's going to be badass when I get it. So here's the thing. Here's what I see. I see a bunch of people that have been a part of that for a while. They've gotten a shine from it. Okay. And then they walk out and they want to go, oh no, I did all of this. Well, here's how I feel about the extent of that, which is if this movement can hang together, then we will continue to change the face of comic books.
Hell yeah.
Like, see, what they're trying to do is they're trying, like, if you've got 100 people that are involved in something, if you could, this is agent provocateur shit. You can get in there and you get 20 of them to go, no, man, come on, you got to go with me. Let's go over here. We got a better thing going.
Split everyone up. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's the only thing that's going down here at all. Like you got Eric, and it's like, man, I haven't read his book, but I didn't buy it because the art looked like shit. No offense to whoever made it. Like, I'm I'm not just an artist, but I'm a guy that buys books.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of money to spend. You know what I mean? Like, and
yes, you do. Because look at your "The Day the Earth Stood Still" poster back there. Damn, dude.
Look at that watch.
It's a repro, man.
Is it? It's beautiful.
Oh yeah. But what I'm really trying to get at here is that this is a movement, and we're this far from being on top of all of this shit. We just can't we can't afford to fall into this stupid stuff. Now, I'm not saying that it's not a good idea to talk about it. Well, of course we should. And as a matter of fact, the thing we can't afford to fall into this stupid stuff. Now, I'm not saying that it's not a good idea to talk about it. Well, of course we should. And as a matter of fact, the thing I really wanted to say is we got a young Master Coleman over here, right? And he's getting played by people older than him, filling his head with a bunch of crap over like I watched the stream. It was like, look, we get on. Well, I don't get on here because I'm never on here. But when people get on here, we give each other a hard time for fun. It's a joke. You know what I mean?
Of course, yeah, but of course that's part of it. You got to roll with the punches a little bit. Chris Cole, I'm going to say goodnight to you, my friend. Thank you. You contributed a lot. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Stay copacetic.
All right, brother. Thank you. Let's see here. We got Jargonaut. Liam, you're staying this
Hello.
time. You're not going anywhere. Hello.
Can you?
By the way,
can you all hear me?
I can. We got Tony
Okay.
here. The Frog King is with us. What's up, Tony?
What's going on, Ethan? I agree with Andrew Dice Clay over there. You
You
guys got a movement going. It's a good thing. First off, I want to congratulate you, Ethan, because you made Eric July so much fucking money. Your book sold over 2,500 more covers of your cover than Eric July's other covers for Isom 2.
Wow, that's great. He's
So that's like $100,000 that you made Eric July. You created a monster.
created a monster. That's nice, man. That's good news. What do you think's going on here? Are you paying attention to this current Comicsgate drama? I know it's not necessarily your field, but
I see a lot of gayness going on. I see Yellow Flash. He put out a tweet saying "fuck you," and then as soon as people saw it, he fucking edited it and took out that part. He said, "Oh no, I didn't say that." Then he deleted the tweet and the fucking pussy. Talking about the other guy was talking about people being pussies. Yellow Flash, biggest pussy I've ever seen on the internet. Right? It's fucking terrible. You built him. You made Yellow Flash what he is.
oh, I wouldn't say that. I think Yellow Flash was on his own path, but he started with diversity in comics like we all did. You know, early on in diversity in comics streams, that's where we all met each other. So the mission is comics. The mission is making good comics, I think. Tony, hang out here. Marduk Knight, you haven't said much.
Hello. Yes, I was waiting for your weird accent to go down. It's confusing to me, you see.
Would you like a smoke and a pancake? A what? A smoke and a pancake.
It's okay, don't worry.
You know,
relax.
flapjack and a cigarette.
What is the
All
problem?
right.
What is the problem? I fix it.
Can I also just say, like all the people also that I see like jumping ship and like aligning yourself based on like sales and stuff, like yeah, it's a smart move. You're smart, right? But like that's what you do when shit gets thick, when shit gets tough. That's how you're gonna act. That
Look at it.
You guys need to tighten the fuck up and quit jumping ship just based on numbers, because this is more than how many books. This is more than how many books somebody's fucking IP sold. Like this thing that's been built, like tighten the fuck up. You're acting like fucking retards out here.
Yeah,
For
if
real.
people are going to throw someone under the bus at the first chance they get, they're going to fucking throw you under the bus first chance they fucking get. Is that what you want to? Is that the people you want to be around?
Couldn't
people
this
that just fucking sell you
yeah,
out?
but couldn't this just be like some weird overreaction on Flash's part? Like,
yeah, and like that's the other thing. Like Flash, whatever happens, even if you can't fix this, like just make sure Dillard's good because I care about Dillard. And don't.
Yeah,
fuck that up,
I wanted to
please.
bring this. Liam, you said like he's not CG anymore. No, unless I hear it from Dillard's mouth, that man is Comicsgate.
I never said he's not CG. That never came out of my mouth. Now everyone's going to say that's what I said.
No, well, they've been saying it in the chat. They because you said former CG, and it's like no, unless you hear it from.
I don't think I did. I don't think I did.
That's how it sounded.
If I did, but no, I was just saying that he's working on Flash's.
Yeah, with Flash's
I know
book.
he's doing stuff for July, so like I just assume that's where he'll fall. I assume. You know, I don't know.
He's professional. He's professional enough to keep his head down and do his work, and he's diehard Comicsgate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel bad for the Coleman guy, the Vaughn kid.
Yes.
Because he's hanging out with PTP, and I mean, I hung out with PTP a little bit, and he would just fill my ear with all kinds of dirt. You know what I mean? Just talking shit about everybody. And then the one time he was like, "Yeah, Shane said this."
Let
and I
us
was like,
pray the
"What?"
pimp's prayer.
And I fucking went to
Lord,
Shane and was like,
please
"What the
pray for
fuck,
the
dude?
soul
Why are
of
you
this
saying
bitch
this? Why
and
are you saying
guide my
XYZ?"
pimp hand and
Right?
make it
Shane was like,
strong,
"I don't know
Lord."
what
So-
you're fucking talking about."
Vaughn could handle
You know what I
this
mean? I was like,
with
"What
up
the
to
fuck?"
summer.
So it was just like, and then like several other things started to become untrue. So it's like I know that Patrick is just sitting there talking mad shit.
Instantly, I
And
regret saying that. That was
most
a
of it's
horrible
not
thing
true.
to say. It's just, I'm getting
Let me see. Let me
powers,
read a couple
and I'm
of super
very
chats here.
upset
This
with
is
how
all
I'm
very
acting right
important.
now. I just have a very hard
let me
time
see.
expressing my emotions,
Goodness.
and I can't stop from
Matt
yelling.
tries to start
So I'm
sheet
very
every day
sorry.
on Twitter.
I don't mean to
says
offend you,
Christopher. I know
Wayne.
he does,
You
dude.
have fucking pissed
Every
me
day.
off, but I'm just very upset right now. So I'm going to go ahead and
Peter
go.
Gadsden.
But I'm not going to
children.
stop yelling because
Says
then
that
that'll
quality
mean
versus
I lost the
quantity,
fight.
true creators,
So
true
please leave a
quality.
key under the mat. I love y'all
oh
very
my
much.
God, we gotta
Peace
do this
out.
again.
Instantly, I
We
regret
do.
saying that. That was
Shit. Unbelievable, everybody. Geek Getaway for $20. I stand with EBS and CG, both Yellow Flash and Derek Delier hypocrites that love to sling mud, but can't take any criticism. Wow, thank you, Geek Getaway.
No problem.
Appreciate that. RA for $20. This is a power play. She cultivated a big dedicated audience, and EJ's trying to fill us off by saying that he ripped us off of late books and he will deliver on time books. The TV model will always produce the better books. Right. Thank you. Thank you. I got to get better music than that. I really do.
I like it.
Just a little.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ethan, I actually got to
Mix it up
go.
for me.
I just want to say thanks for opening up the floodgates to the chat again. It's always fun.
Yeah, we
And I
haven't
just
done
wanted
this
to
in
say,
like a year. It is fun.
yeah, right. It has been a while, but I just want to say last words to Shave Danis out there. Shave Danis, if you're listening. When I first got the CG, I tried to have Shave Danis on my channel to do a live stream with me drinking, and I'll never expose the DMs, you know, but Shane was like, no, drinking and live streaming is like the worst idea. It won't go well. And then he proceeds to do 3 years of fucking drunk YouTube content. Fuck you, Sumo Shane, Shave Danis. All right. Eventually, you're going to come on my channel, Shane, and guess what? I'm going to buy you a beer, Shane. No, I'm just fucking, no, but I do want to drink with you, Shave Danis. Like, all right.
There you go.
Thank you, Ethan.
Shane, there you go. The offer is open, man. Drink with Glacier. Glacier, thanks for being here, brother. Appreciate it.
He's having more fun than me.
Yeah.
May
Who's Sean
I say
Ferris?
something?
He's like super sponsored.
Sean Ferris, what are you doing, man?